about to start up the stream here live. Okay, we in.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
fuck 3/4 now.
I'm sorry, everybody. We'll try to restrain some of the bitching about the customization and progression system because it still needs a complete overhaul. The gameplay is amazing. We love the game. The game is fucking amazing. Yeah. But why I'm just still left here wondering, like, stuff like the Longhorn here for the Warthog. I would love to unlock that in the Battle Pass. Why the fuck is it not just like there's so much worthless shit in the Battle Pass and there's so much good shit locked behind a paywall, and people go, oh well, that's the whole point to get you to pay for it. Well, I already fucking paid for the goddamn Battle Pass. Like,
I guess the thing that irks me is like when like that camo coating, for instance. You can't equip that to the Reach one though.
Yeah, which is stupid.
You know what I mean? Or the Samurai one.
Oh, this is cool.
That's what I brought it to.
Oh, thank you, Kat. This is my lovely wife. Hey.
I don't look that great right now.
You look wife. You look fantastic right now.
I'm in what I delivered our son in.
You're in a robe. So, because I want some of those, because I want some of those like camos and shit that were the Rockstar Energy Drinks one. I just went ahead and ordered a thing of Rockstar Energy Drinks.
Oh, nice.
From like Amazon. But the only pack they had was like a 12 pack of them, and I really only needed like, to be honest, like 2 more. But I do like Rockstar Energy Drinks. So this stream sponsored by not really. I'll get sued for saying that. Yeah. This ain't no pro gaming stream. But now I can enjoy a Rockstar. I have a beer here, and I'm going to drink a Rockstar instead. But also because I do like the art on the cans, so I had like the gold one in the fridge, and I didn't want to drink it because I actually kind of want to keep that. I want to keep that can because it does look really sweet, like the art design on it. So instead, I got some of the other ones that has a pretty cool art style. So I'm gonna have blue and gold. I can't really find the other ones. So
there was an article on Polygon that like instantly I was like, damn, what a throwback. It was people opening their 14-year-old cans of Game Fuel from like the Halo.
Oh, I saw that.
Drinking it.
So I'm going to just click away real quick. Luckily, there's no one really watching, so you know I can do this. I'm going to type in Rockstar over here and go ahead and put in this one code.
Nice.
I almost want to open 2 so I can go ahead and get that kick-ass Warthog skin, but I'm not going to do that because that would
what other products do they have? Like food or whatever that gives you Halo.
Oh, the Nerf. So if you get the Nerf guns, like the Halo Nerf guns, you get the skins that are the Nerf gun skins, and like the shells that come out of the case are like little Nerf darts instead.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's actually really sweet. So they have a lot of cool stuff when it comes to like their marketing and stuff like that. I mean, normally I'm drinking Reign energy drink, not Rockstar energy drink, and I tried a Rockstar for the first time. Went, Rockstar is actually pretty tasty. I like it. So I will perfectly admit the marketing campaign worked on me to want to buy Rockstar for the first time, try it, and I gotta be honest, I actually really think it tastes good, and I'm probably going to keep drinking Rockstars every now and again. I don't drink that many energy drinks overall, but when I go on a road trip, I do, so I'll probably still drink some Rockstars every now and again on a road trip if I don't feel like getting a Reign.
Damn it, I'm Googling Halo food, and all I see is people bitching about the cosmetic.
I will admit, some people are going overboard on the bitching side of things, like...
Well, as far as, like, the game is just ruined, because, like, the cosmetics are shitty. Like, the game is fine.
Yeah,
like, what you look like doesn't have any bearing on, like, how the game plays.
I will say I think the progression system does affect the game as a whole. There needs to be a more suitable progression.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did unlock the Warthog. Or did it say? Yeah, I unlocked the Warthog, but oh, sweet. So actually I did get the Warthog skin. Fucking awesome. I didn't realize I drank too much Rockstars.
You're gonna end up with a fucking heart condition now.
Well, I've been on road trip after road trip over the past month for like, Thanksgiving, going to like different families and stuff like that. So it's been, I've been having an excuse to have one.
Huh.
So redeem. Yeah, sign in. Why are you not auto signing in here? Game?
A game.
Or I guess Microsoft site. Yes, authenticate. Yes, type in my security code. No. But I mean, at least the good part is, again, the gameplay is solid, and everything that is bad with the game can be fixed. That is at least, like, if we're going to talk about a positive right now with a lot of the issues, the positive is the fact that every problem the game currently has with it can be completely rehauled and fixed.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's wrong with the game that's, like, built into it completely. Yay!
Did you see where,
Thank you,
I think it's that
Rockstar
guy,
Energy Drink.
Unishek, that, like, he's like the community Halo Twitter, the person, whatever. And he was saying that since, like, Infinite's a free-to-play game that's available on PC, that anti-cheat is basically impossible.
Yeah, he really should have reworded that one a lot
And
better.
I was like, damn, bruh. You can't just... man.
I might have to back out of my game real quick.
Okay.
Because I just unlocked that code for the game, and I think it's now going to require me to back out and jump back in. Let me try it one more time.
I'm just, I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, how...
You know, I gotta be honest, I kind of feel bad for 343 because I'm pretty sure most of the issues aren't on their side. I'm pretty sure someone overhead like told them you must do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't
What?
know. Well, it was Microsoft that wanted to release the game in pieces. Like, that was when, that was even before, like, the campaign demo last year that had come out.
Oh, no.
So, that kind of just makes me think, you know.
No, I
We'll
agree.
never know what goes on behind closed doors, but I do know the big publishers fucking suck when it comes to video games.
Yeah, because, I mean, the fact the game is so damn good lets me believe they actually did put, like, everything they got into making it, like, really, you know, they did a great job with just everything, aspect of the gameplay. But just with everything they have outside of that, it's just so bad. I have a hard time to believing that the people who made such a great gameplay loop, oh, that is so freaking sweet. That look, okay, that's amazing. I got a golden black warthog now, and it looks just really freaking cool. But yeah, no, I find it hard to believe they got everything so down pat when it came to the aspects of the gameplay itself. But when it happens to come to the monetization system and things like that, is where the ball gets dropped to such a level. Wow. I'm pretty sure that has more to do with the publisher than the...
Especially because Master Chief Collections was, like, perfect.
Yes! They finally got that one set right. And even Halo 5 got a lot better as time went. Like, so, like, I don't know how they screwed it up so bad.
I was thinking it was like separate teams. Because, like, Master Chief Collection is their legacy team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe the legacy team, like, knew what the fuck to actually do.
Let's use one of these double XP boosts.
So, because, I mean, basically, you just played enough and, like, you could get, well, you know, I mean, you still played quite a bit of Master Chief Collection, and you had just about every fucking thing unlocked.
So I have everything unlocked, and I have like 100 Rex or whatever that I can use for whenever they release something new.
Jesus.
Like I played the shit out of MCC. I love.
Have you gone back into it to get like the new, like the anniversary type armors and stuff?
Yeah, because that came out just before Halo Infinite did.
Yeah. Because they did one this past week, like starting on Thanksgiving, I think. That's like the Ghosts of Onyx one, and that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I was so happy. As someone whose favorite book was Ghost of Onyx, I was so happy to see that.
Yeah,
because I still absolutely love that book. And those first few books are just great.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
It's just funny that like Master Chief Collection was so just kind of busted at launch, and now that's like the definitive Halo experience.
Yeah, right. So get this, at 458 subscribers now.
No, nice.
That video is passing 200,000 views, or just passed over 200,000 views.
Damn.
I don't know. The funny thing is the comments on it, because, all it was is, I messed up a grenade throw and went, oh, that sucks, and then jumped over to my death, right? That's all it was. And so it's more of just a joke video. Like, it's not meant to be serious, and there's some people who think, nope, what? Why is, oh, there I go, okay. And there's some people who just
think what? There's
some people who apparently think, like, I'm seriously trying to compare the two in that way. Like, they're like, geez, all of you people bitching about Halo just because not exactly how you saw it in the trailer. And I'm like, dude, it was a joke. And then it's like a bunch of course, like, no, dude, you just suck. All right, that's all there is. That's the only difference in those two videos. And I'm like, dude, I pulled that.
Kind of missed the point.
Yeah, but I pulled that move off multiple times. Like, it's just the time I didn't. I thought, that was kind of funny. Just piss poor grenade throw. And for some reason, there's some people out there who are like, it's like when I posted my first video that went really well, where they went, nah, you're just like a fucking Halo noob.
Yeah,
but
it's bizarre.
It's just it is really funny how many people apparently took that video like really seriously.
Well, it just kind of makes me think that like people don't really like think before they say stuff anymore.
Oh, that's very true.
And it's kind of an epidemic on like multiple different levels, I would say. Well, just like take for instance, right? Like scientists at the University of Vermont figured out how to make self-replicating nanobots, right?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And they're saying that like this could, be a potential way to like, shape medicine going forward. We could have regenerative fucking nanobots that like eat away your cancer cells or some shit, and then replace it with good little nanobots, right? So then somebody posted that article, and then they go, this is how the world ends. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, somebody made microbots, and now they can multiply, and like, they're gonna take over the world. And I'm like, no. No. Like, that's just from like a medical regenerative standpoint. They're like, well, I mean, I never really thought of it like that. And I'm like, that's the way the article is telling you to think about it.
Now, I will say this. I would still be very hesitant to put that in my body. Like, I just...
I mean, that's fair, but, like...
I'm not saying it's the way the world ends, like, a fucking Halo 3 over here, but, it does kind of make me go, oh god, we are advancing technology at a ridiculous rate. We need to be careful.
Yeah. What kills me is, like, the people that are like, I would never put something like that in my body. Now let me gauge my ears and tattoo myself, and I'm just like, so you would modify your body for vanity, but not for something that's actually, like, beneficial.
Now, mind you, I literally just said I would never put that stuff on my body while I'm drinking a fucking Rockstar energy drink.
That Rockstar energy drink is infinitely more harmful than a fucking nanobot. I mean, at least you could, like,
oh, that sucked.
Poop a nanobot out or something. I don't fucking know.
Hey, what's up, Josh? Yeah, I'll try to get the grapple hook. I'm not sure, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure where it spawns on this map.
When you said Josh, I got, like, really excited for a second. I thought that it was, like, the Josh that we knew. Or know.
I think it spawns right there. Yeah, and instead, it's just this Josh, isn't it?
Hi, Josh.
It's
just that we've, well, I mean,
Well, I
God
knew
knows
that
what
so
he's up
early.
to now at this point, but I guess we knew him for about, like, what, 14 years ago at this point?
So,
Like
I mean,
2007-ish?
he's engaged to one of my exes. That's kind of funny.
Enemy has the ball.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, we're thinking of
Josh
different
from
Joshes.
Halo?
Oh, we're thinking of different Joshes.
I was like, what?
I'm thinking of Josh back from high school.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, yeah, okay.
Double
I think you
kill.
mentioned that before about that, Josh.
Yeah, no, he's engaged. They're actually engaged now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Whoop. Well, that wasn't good.
Enemy has the ball.
Let's see.
Ball.
Hello, everybody watching. I see we have more
Oh,
viewers.
yeah. Yeah, no, I was talking about
Ooh.
Eversicle. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Josh.
No, he's not dating one of my exes.
Oh, that's, yeah, I was like, what?
That would be interesting. 'Cause it's just one of my exes move up to Connecticut's a big place. I'll say Connecticut. No one knew who the fuck Josh.
It's not really that big.
Oh, you're not going to identify him by fucking Josh.
You wouldn't even identify him by his last name. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the most, like, generic white guy name that I can think of.
You got like Josh and you got like Kyle. Like
Yeah. But I mean, like, even his last name is, like, pretty generic, so.
here's the grapple hook. Here you go, Josh. Grapple
I
hook.
mean, if you say my name, you can Google it and fucking, like, my full name at least, and it leads directly to my address.
Everyone's gonna want a piece of that.
Oh,
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
oh, damn. I didn't expect him to escape.
Team nearing victory.
Oh, jeez, what's happening? Whoop.
Damn, we are getting,
Aw, damn.
Has the ball.
Yeah, we're kind of getting spanked right now.
yeah, we are.
Well, then again, I think I'm the only one who's held on to the damn ball.
Hey, I'm killing people.
That would be great if this was Slayer.
Well, yeah, it would, but I'm trying to get a hold of it.
Enemy has the ball.
Fucking Captain Big Milk over there is, you know.
Is that a guy's name?
Enemy has the ball.
Yes.
Wait, what? What is that?
It's the guy on.
Oh, yeah, Captain
the
Big
enemy
Milk on the enemy
Captain
team.
Big Milk.
Oh, God.
Clearly
Let's-
drank his milk before he played.
Well, that was just a disastrous first game.
Wasn't it, though? Especially since my first game of today was a Strongholds match where I got like 4 fucking triple kills. I couldn't even... like, sometimes I do so good in this game that, like, I don't even believe that I'm doing that good.
So here's a good part of
Yeah.
being a free-to-play game is there are a lot of people who actually like really suck, and when you get paired up
Yeah.
in a game with them, like you suddenly feel like, man, I must be really freaking good at this game. And then I switched over to ranked and went, oh God, I'm not actually.
I did fairly well in ranked, like my first match at least.
So I went ahead
That
and
was
got
like right when the game came out.
I went ahead and got through like the first 10 and got placement and whatever. I haven't played since, to be honest. I never really cared exactly for the ranking system of the gold, diamond, platinum, all that stuff. I
well,
never
like,
really cared
Reach
for that.
started that with
Yeah.
Arena or whatever.
I never cared for. I just kind of liked having the numbers back, like in Halo 3 and Halo 2 days, to be honest. So, and hey, Master Chief Collection days. So that's kind of what I
Yeah.
preferred.
Well, in Halo 3, the number actually mattered too, like the,
Well, because
the skill rank. Or
your
whatever.
overall rank could be determined by either just your experience, by how many games you've won, social and ranked, or by just having a super awesome high rank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got to the highest rank possible without being rank 50. I remember. I got to I think it was 40, 45 or some crap like that in Lone Wolves, and then I just got a shit ton of XP or whatever. I think that was the final level of Brigadier. I'm not sure, but I think you had to have 50 to be a general. I think.
Yeah.
But all I remember is that I was like brigadier, max brigadier, I guess, and yeah, that's all I could get to in 3. The fact I got that high just like astounds me, because like now I am not very good, but it was like back then, man, I was solid at freaking
Especially
Halo.
for free for all.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy enough to get 50 in like Team Slayer or whatever. But
Well, because if you have like a solid team, like for your first like 30 ranks, you're playing against people who are playing by themselves with randos.
yeah. Oh, hey, that guy's Carter, I guess.
Yeah, I unlocked Carter too.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know, I was gonna make some joke about it and I realized, there's not really a joke there.
It's ours now.
Got the ball. No, he's gonna kill
I'd
me.
make a joke about being a beta cuck or something, but that just isn't really my style.
No, Hayden, that's not your style. Yeah, all of you betas out there. Take it from me, a 6'5", 230-pound man. You gotta get alpha like me. My head is stuck in the roof. What just happened? I'm gonna have to like save this game clip. It looks like I'm like hanging from
Oh,
yeah.
I thought there was a guy like carrying the oddball, and I thought he had flaming shoulders for a second. And I was like, how did he get that?
Well, what he did is he pulled out his credit card and
Yeah.
Enemy has the ball.
see, that's kind of I don't mind people paying through the battle pass, but that's why I want an actual ranking system. That way, when you see someone, you know, like, hey, they're actually really good, or hey, they've really invested a lot of time in this game. Because right now, it's like, hey,
You spent $200.
you're probably like a 13-year-old who stole his mom's credit card or something. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
just
Nick and I
because-
saw a guy the other day with like the flaming helmet, the shoulders, and the like the
Emil?
armor.
yeah.
No,
That's exa-
like the what was it? I don't know.
Like, I've seen plenty of people who've actually who've maxed out the battle pass at this point because they've obviously, you know, paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no freaking way
Damn.
that like. Oh damn.
Which,
love
I
the
mean,
Mangler.
again, I don't mind that for the battle pass, to be honest, because at the end of the day,
Banker available.
I mean, it's a
The ball.
I hate using free to play as excuse for things because I'm tired of hearing it's free to play, don't bitch. It's like, listen, I could give you a fucking turd sandwich and could say, hey, it's a free meal, don't bitch about it. Like, I mean, come on, like that's just a lame excuse. Like, free to play does not
Yeah,
mean
it
free
is.
from criticism. I just it's stupid.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
But you know, because it's free to play, I want them to make money. I want them to make money hand over fist. I want to make a shit ton of money because I think they did a good job with the gameplay and making everything set up nicely. I want them to be like fucking wealthy as fuck. Like, I want them to get a shit ton of money. But like,
Ball dropped.
I also want to have some progression system outside the payments, so those who don't hand over, you know, money hand over fist, basically, like, they can still get something out of the game. Like,
Yeah.
it's free to play, but no one's gonna play it for free is the problem, right? Like, that's kind of the stupid part. Like Splitgate's free to play, and like I
The ball.
never paid for a battle pass, and I still really enjoy the game. I still really love the progression in it.
Yeah. Because it feels good.
It feels good. You still go up, and you still have like a rank that you can, you know, rank up. There's still like accommodations where you can unlock new shit.
Oh yeah.
Even though the armor that you unlock is random because you get those like loot drops or whatever for a lot of things, ranking up like
Basically just Halo 5s.
yeah. But here's the thing: I've gotten some good shit from it that I really liked.
Oh,
that I
yeah.
thought was cool. Like, there's nothing really out here for free that's really worth getting in the battle pass. It just isn't. Like the color. Oh, you got a more off shade of purple. Congratulations.
Ball
It's just.
dropped.
Yeah.
Like we were saying before, you get a challenge swap or an XP boost, which only help you if you're ranking up the battle pass that you paid for. Like, it's,
We have the ball.
I don't understand it. I just don't. I really hope they can fix it because
Round one.
I want this game to do so well because it's so much
Yeah.
fun.
Enemy team facing elimination. Round two. Ball incoming.
Let's see.
Yeah, because people, well, there's gonna be a huge drop off, like once the hype of like, hey, Halo's back, kind of like dies down.
Yeah.
You know. And then the loyal Halo community, I don't want to say loyal, but I mean, you kind of know what I mean. The regular people that are gonna stick around just because, hey, it's a fucking Halo game.
Yeah.
But
AKA me.
yeah, and probably me too, to be honest, at this point.
We have the ball.
But like, yeah, you're gonna need something kind of meatier.
Well, I mean, I'll
want,
say
like,
this.
people to stick around.
If there's not some like substantial changes around
Lost possession.
like in January, then I'm probably going back to Master Chief Collection for a while. Like obviously, you know, hey, you know, Thanksgiving, spend it with your family. Like I thought that, you know, they said, you know, hey, we want to make sure that our, you know, they worked really hard on the game. We released it. We want them to enjoy some time off. Dude, I can't imagine what crunch is like. So go at it. Take your breaks. I get that. Christmas come around the corner. Take your break. I get it. But if by the end of January it's still in this type of shape, man, I'm probably going to jump the Master Chief Collection. Because
Yeah.
it has a really fun progression system on Master Chief Collection. I enjoy ranking up, not just for like the cosmetics, but just ranking up in general.
Has the ball.
Well, and I mean the fact that you get, you know, 5 fucking games, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, that's
at
true.
least to me, it doesn't really get stale, you know, because there's always some level of variety there.
I'd say there's not really, like, again, there's enough maps for now, like, sure, but they need to update some pretty soon.
Yeah.
One spanker inbound.
And for a game that's been around as long as Halo has, you have a massive repertoire of maps you can pull from, so there isn't really much of an excuse not to have certain, you know, good quality maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could put out like fucking Zanzibar, and even if it doesn't play as well as these maps do because of just a method of like how Infinite's gameplay works, people will still love it. People would still love it. So
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, because let's be real, half of fucking Halo is based on nostalgia at this point.
to a point, yeah.
It's a bit like the, I don't want to say like sequel trilogy of Star Wars level, but like a lot of it is just like, well, Halo's just, think about how awesome it was, you know, and like, it's like, no, now
Well-
it kind of like needs to be awesome, you know, like currently.
And here's the thing: so far, like the
Okay.
gameplay's awesome.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah, this is a lot
Like
of
this
fun.
plays awesome, and I can't wait to play the campaign. Everything I've seen with the campaign seems awesome.
Oh, yeah. And even I told myself, like, I'm not gonna get hyped over the campaign, but it does look like a lot of fun.
So I'm super excited for the campaign. I'm super excited for yay, challenge is done, and with the XP bonus I just got a shit ton.
Hooray!
I'm super excited for a lot of things about the game. Campaign I'm probably gonna love regardless, so I really am excited about that. But I want to be more excited about the multiplayer. Like I want to enjoy, I want to like really enjoy it as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But,
Okay, I love the name of this challenge, but I don't know where I'm gonna find the weapon. The name of the challenge is Led Zappin'.
that's funny.
I really like that name of that challenge. But it's kills with a disruptor pistol. Where the fuck am I gonna get that?
It's on the weapon rack in some maps. It is on the one we just played, actually. I think
Oh, was
it's
it?
on there somewhere. Yeah. I've seen it quite a few times. It's really pretty good too.
Yeah, I've used it a
It's
couple
like-
times, but mostly it's always been big team battle.
Well, and there's some map that's like it's like a big like diamond shape almost. And
Yeah.
there's a disrupt. It's got like a ghost and a warthog on it and stuff, even though it's like a 4v4 map. And there's a disruptor pistol on that map. So
Let's see.
I was really digging Fiesta just because it was something different, you know.
Same here, but again, it's a game mode. Oh, my game crashed.
Uh-oh.
My game's been crashing recently. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Me neither.
Like, I've heard a lot of people on PC have been having the problem.
I had one crash when, actually it was more than a game crash. My entire fucking Xbox just shut off, but it was when I was trying to go into theater mode. And, the whole like system, like it actually kind of scared me a little bit because like the Xbox's lights were like flashing on and off rapidly, and I was like, what the fuck is happening here? I mean, I actually thought my console had gotten bricked, and I was like, oh shit. But then I just turned it on, and everything's been normal for now, I guess.
Let's see.
Oh god.
Loading.
I've been playing, oh wow, that's a funny name. Not really a funny name, but kind of a cool one, I guess. There's a character in Super Mario RPG named Geno, which is Geno, and he's like a little, like, Geppetto-like puppet that's like a badass for some reason. And this guy's name is Mario RPG Geno.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then there's another guy on his team named Super Mario. I'll probably just leave. It's a CTF. Yeah. I really wish there was a way to just like filter out modes, to be honest.
The fact there isn't is still astounding.
Yeah. Well, the mixtape matchmaking, it's 343 called it. Like, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Not was, because it's still here, but you know what I mean.
I mean, I don't know how Infinite, which has had the longest like production cycle of any Halo game, has the least amount of game modes out of any Halo game.
Because it's been a disastrous fucking development. I mean,
the good part is it looks like they put
three creative directors leave, and I mean,
it at least
it's a
looks
wonder
like
that it's as good as it is, to be honest.
Well, that's very true. That's very true. But it's also like I wonder if they put almost all that energy into the campaign more so than anything else. Which I'm okay with if they did. Like I don't think that's exactly a bad thing.
Looks a lot better than it did August of last year.
Oh yeah.
Because Nick and I played, I guess, Saturday night or Sunday night. And we were just both talking about, like, holy shit, what if this game had come out in 2020?
I know.
Like, it would have been bad.
It would have been a disaster. I mean, thank God they postponed it. I mean, really, which is why I saw a lot of people really upset when they postponed it, and all I was thinking is, yes, if it isn't working, if you have a hesitation about this, postpone, man, postpone.
Please.
I mean, take Half-Life, for example. All right, they postponed all the fucking time, and it worked out well. Half-Life 2 was great. Okay, they said they was working on Half-Life Alyx I don't know how long, and it is the greatest VR game ever made. Like,
yeah,
just take your time, make something good, and
Valve really should just be the industry standard when it's just like,
it's finished
when's
when
our
it's
game
finished.
coming out? Yeah, when it's fucking done is when it's coming out.
Yeah.
So
and I definitely think that's the best model to follow. I mean,
for sure. But the other thing is that Valve is in an incredibly advantageous position for themselves as a developer. So.
Yeah, they're never really hurting for money, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, and they don't. Yeah, so they don't impose like deadlines or anything. And like developers basically just get leeway to just like, you work on what you want to work on, you know.
Yeah,
you'll get around to it, like.
Yeah, they have that whole thing where they say like, all their desks are on wheels to make sure that like if you want to work on something else, you can just go do that. Like that's really awesome.
Oh yeah. And I mean it shows, because I mean, when do they? What game of Valve's has ever been like shit?
Yeah, that's true.
Even slightly mediocre. Like they're all good. I have my issues with Left 4 Dead, but like.
Hey, NVTV.
Your team's
I'm not on Xbox. Hayden, you're on Xbox, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so Hayden, who's with me here, or what's your name right now? I'm just Hammy.
Yeah.
That's still such a silly name. Yeah, you're on the new Xbox, right? What the?
The
Yeah,
Series S specifically.
I got the game crashed on me. What the fuck?
Oh damn. That
Yeah.
sucks.
So yes, Envy, I'm on PC.
As you can clearly tell.
And apparently, for some reason, like all leading up to like last week, PC was having 0 problems, and all of a sudden, it's now having issues crashing. I don't know why. I don't know what they changed. But I remember when it started the last day of the Fiesta challenge, because my last challenge was getting killing sprees in Fiesta, and I had my last killing spree. I got my last killing spree, and during that, once I got my last killing spree, I'm like, yes, I got the challenge done. All I gotta do is finish the match, and then the match just.
Oh no.
But luckily, I got very lucky. In my very next game, I got a killing spree again, and that was good.
Damn.
So apparently, according to
Yeah,
Envy,
that's-
Envy said even on Xbox, it's been kicking me out of games randomly.
Huh.
That's. I wonder what
Well,
updates they're running that's causing it. Like
I don't know. I haven't been kicked out of games yet, at least. I don't know, for
wait, are you still in the game, Hayden?
yes.
Oh, I might be able to join you.
Yeah, because the bot's in your spot right now.
Okay,
so I
let's
think
see.
you should be able to get back in.
Yeah, I never tried this before. We'll see how this works. Okay, explain to me this, Hayden. Your name is I'm Just Hammy. You could have made your service tag Ham, but you chose Pie.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Why Pie?
I like pie. I don't know what to tell you.
That's so freaking stupid. Okay, no, it's not letting me join. It's just doing that
No.
waiting thing. How do I cancel me trying to join you?
No idea.
Wait, are
You're on
you?
the enemy team named Couscous Caboose. What were you saying though?
How do I stop trying to join you?
I think you may just have to close the game.
That's so stupid. God, again, this game is so good when you're in a game, but there's so many stupid crap like this.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. Why can't I just stop? And I noticed that when I was like searching for a game, I went, "Oh, I didn't mean to search for that game or whatever." I want to back out of that search for that game so I can then go and customize my character. And I couldn't figure out how to unsearch, like how to stop searching for a game.
Yeah.
Just
Oh damn.
okay.
Yeah,
No,
they
I'm,
just beat us 200-8 in this strongholds match.
oh, I just
so-
exited out so I could exit back or go back in so I could customize while waiting for you.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
it's Steam. Okay, it's saying now I can't do cloud. I don't know. There we go.
We had our asses kicked.
You had an AI on your team. What do you expect?
That's fair. Sure, I'll blame it on that. Why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta blame it on something, and it can't be you. You're awesome.
Yeah, I mean, can't be me with my. Well, actually, my KD wasn't that bad,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
I had 5 captures.
It's not a KD game, Hayden. Oh, you said 5 captures, yeah, so that makes sense.
I had the most captures of anybody on my team, so
Let's see. All right, I'll
you
invite
know
you.
who the second place person in captures was?
What?
The bot. So that probably explains a
Oh,
lot.
nope.
Did it crash again?
Nope, I just accidentally nearly tried to invite, who was it? I think I nearly invited Captain McAnus.
Oh, that's Brian.
yeah.
Captain McAnus.
Oh, thanks, T. Or I guess thanks, Envy. I'm not sure if you want to be called Envy or T. I'm gonna call you Envy. I'm gonna call you Envy. Just kind of like that. Thanks, Envy. You just gave the video a like.
Nice.
I appreciate it. Now let's see if I can't just complete a match. That's all I want.
Let's try.
It's still trying to load the fire team. There we go. Now, come on. Wait, it says I'm not the leader? What?
Oh,
Hey!
You joined me, remember?
But I backed out of the game entirely. By the way, Envy, thanks for the subscribe, man. Appreciate it.
Did you want to do quick plays still?
Yeah, just quick plays fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind big team.
Well, I got nothing I need in big team, to be honest, challenge-wise. Unless you do, in which case, sure, let's play some big team.
I don't have anything big team either, really. Unless I can get a Mangler in big team. Or a Bulldog.
Well, yeah, you get both those in big team for sure.
I have kill an enemy Spartan with a Mangler, then kill enemy Spartans with the Mangler.
So I had
Those
that
are
with
two of my challenges.
two of my challenges is kill an enemy Spartan with commando rifle, kill enemy Spartans with commando rifle. One of them's for 5, one of them's for 15.
I love the Commando, though. That's probably like my favorite new gun, honestly. But getting no scopes with the skewer is pretty fucking sick, too.
Envy, so you got, you say you just hit 1,080 subs. That's awesome, man. That's like kick ass. I'm not sure if you meant the $ there. If that's the case, I don't know what that means. If you're trying to say you got 1,000 subs, I understand that. If it's something involving money, I don't understand. That makes me sound like I'm like economically illiterate.
They bought 1,000 sub sandwiches.
Plasma grenades.
Well, I thought I hit him in the back. I didn't hit him in the back. Son of a bitch. But that was dumb of me.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, let's get to this. Let's do this.
Is this Slayer?
Yep.
God.
Say let's do this, then just get slaughtered. That's great.
Lost the lead.
I don't know what it is. Some days I'm like super good at the game, and some days I'm just really
Plasma
not.
grenades acquired.
I don't know. I usually do okay if I'm not talking, like, to people. Because then I'm, like, actually kind of focused.
Yeah.
It's just nice that now I can just hold the capture button down and actually get proof of my deeds. Oh god. Oh hey James, buy me as a disruptor pistol.
You nailed that shot.
Oh, really? Where you
Yeah,
at?
where I died.
Oh, okay. So it spawns over
it's in
there.
that like hallway, yeah.
Cool. 1 kill is all I need. Let's do it. Let's see.
It's kind of like the Pulse Carbine, where it's kind of hard to actually like get a kill with it.
You know, I hear a bunch of people
Like
saying.
get the final blow.
So I hear a bunch of people saying like the shock rifle is underpowered, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like 1 headshot kills with a shock rifle. Like if you're good at
Yeah.
popping headshots, the shock rifle is like the best gun there is. It is really awesome.
Overshield
Nope.
available.
Swag all day, boy.
What?
That's what that guy's name is.
Oh, nope, damn it.
Oh, he killed you with one.
Oh shit, he did. He probably had the same challenge.
Could have.
Let's see. I am doing terribly
Oh,
in
God.
this game, man.
Aw.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I got all these viewers. And I have to be good.
No, you don't.
Well, it's either be good or be funny, and I sure as hell ain't funny. Disruptor pistol. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, nope. Ah, Envy said it was auto correct. Yeah, he has 1,080 subs.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome, man. Like I just had one video go kind of like semi-viral. It's just kind of a short that hit like 200,000 views and was able to gain. I'm now up to, well, I think it says like 450 something. Yay! One destructor kill. So I'm on my way up. I'm trying to chase you up there. Yep. So I did just have to re-release my pod review actually. And by pod I don't mean the vapes and stuff. I mean the game pod.
I know you're part of Vape Nation, James.
Yeah. Now I don't vape. Say no to drugs. Does that count as a drug? I don't even know.
It's a legal drug. But, I mean, it's still a drug.
Remember, kids, never say yes to drugs. Just say, well, no, I don't know how to make that funny. Never mind. I was going with something with it, and I don't know where I was going.
Oh.
Come on, let me grab. Oh, I messed that up. Wait, what? Oh, it had to be a plasma grenade. That's right. I was trying to recreate that short of getting the gravity hammer, and I failed again.
Enemy halfway to
Oop.
victory.
Drink your drugs, stay in milk, and don't do school. That's what I always say.
Hey, you know, don't do school is not a terrible advice these days.
No. I would never tell someone not to go to school. College, not school.
I don't know. Some of the shit I see happening in some of the schools, I just, oh man. I'm almost about to say, man,
Be
just
one of those concerned parents.
yeah. Well, see, Hayden, since I have a child,
Oh God.
Killing spree.
killing
Until
spree,
you have a child.
until
understand.
you have a child.
Damn, I got like fucking 7 medals from that. If this was an actual good progression system, I would have gotten a shitload of XP.
Oh, well, I'm on a killing spree, so same for me.
I got like a cluster luck, a double kill, a kill from the grave. I mean, I didn't even see how many I got. Just
Whoop. Nope.
okay, you say you're doing terrible, but you have the best KD in the game.
Oh, do I? Oh, well, sweet.
Yeah,
Well, I said that before I went on that killing spree, so.
that don't fuck it up.
Now that you told me, I'm gonna start, like, dying left and right. No, it's kind of funny. We make fun of that whole bit there of, like, until you have a kid, because, like, those people are kind of annoying. There is
Yeah.
some truth to it, though. Like, there's a small
yeah,
amount of
no.
truth to it. Like, I'm now realizing that about the whole thing of, like, yeah, okay, until you have a kid, there really is no way to understand certain aspects of having a kid, but,
Yeah.
I hope
Well,
to
like,
not
how much
become
you
that kind of
actually,
person.
like- It's gonna sound kind of weird, but like how much you think you would care about a kid, if you
Oh,
know what
yeah.
I mean.
Like, even
I
like,
don't know what that's like.
but like, even simple shit, and well, you know, this isn't simple shit. I won't say it's simple shit. Take something that like what happened at Waukesha or whatever, where that one like guy went and tried to do a mass murder with his car.
Waukesha?
Yeah, like that one mass murder.
Gosh.
Yeah, where that mass
Some
murderer
weird
like.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, where that mass murderer like went and drove through like and rode down like 60 fucking people in his SUV.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. And then all the news sites went. They didn't even say this person like did it. They just said an SUV crash. It's like, dude, the dude intentionally ran over like 60 people. Like, what the fuck? But like, I see that story, and in the past, I would have gone like, oh wow, what a a terrible thing, da 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 da. But now it's like, I can only imagine. It would be like if I had my kid there, like, because like we go to that kind of stuff, like Christmas parades, and so now my
Yeah.
mindset is like, oh God, Junior. Like it's weird how like just your mindset completely changes with stuff like that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Even like just little things, like just I don't know. However, at least I'm still, at least I'm not one of those people that like freak out when he falls or some shit. Like,
Oh god.
Dude, you are kicking ass, Hayden.
Am I?
All items available.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Oh,
'cause
God.
I don't like tight games. I don't like losing by like very
Damn.
slim margins.
Well, I'm not helping with that right now.
It makes me mad,
Makes you mad.
and I know it shouldn't, but it does. I get like unreasonably salty. Bitch. Fuck you, Mr. Hobbs.
Hayden, this way. Oh.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Yes!
Shit.
Damn, that was a close game. 50 to 49. I love it.
And damn. I thought for sure that he was just gonna run around and kill you. Cause you were like, Hayden, over here. It's like, I swear to God.
Well, I was like, if we both go over there, like if we stick together, that will be helpful. And so
The guy with the hammer, maybe not so much. The hammer is fucking like legendary in this game. Like, holy shit.
Whoa, why did I not count my challenge for getting the disruptor kill? I gotta kill with the disruptor.
Aw.
Man, fuck
I had
you.
a challenge earlier where it said to grapple a Spartan, and it took me like 4 tries.
Oh, dude, same
Across a
here
bunch
for
of
that
different
one.
matches.
If you want to go and start searching again.
Oh, I was gonna equip a
Oh, go ahead, yeah, yeah.
tactical pad. That was my wrist attachment in Reach, so it makes me feel all nice and nostalgic, I guess.
What is that
Pretty
one
much
at?
had the same guy in Reach for like the entirety of Reach.
Which level is the tac pad at?
13.
Oh, okay. I'm at rank 34 right now.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I've been I've been taking advantage of those double XP boosters.
I went like with the Fiesta
Thank you,
thing,
Rockstar.
I went from like 6 to maybe 11 or so within like just a couple days.
Oh yeah. Man, now I gotta find another fucking disruptor. I never use a disruptor.
I use it. It's really good in big team because it's just like what the plasma pistol used to do. Basically.
Oh yeah. You know, that's the only kind of problem is there's so many ways to disable vehicles. I never feel like I can really get much use out of vehicles half the time.
Yeah.
Depending on the spawn on the map for that particular game, like I don't always
Yeah.
know. Come on, game. There we go. You almost
You can
got
do
it. I think I can.
A
I
little
think
engine
I can.
that
I think
could.
I can.
Yeah.
I was reading that book to my son the other day.
What about did you see that new book where it's like the engine that can't, but that accepts that it's okay to get help from your friends?
That's so fucking stupid.
I mean, I think it's kind of a valuable message sometimes.
Yeah, but the
like,
I think it's a good message, but like this seems like a terrible way to say the message. Hey, you suck, so rely on others. Like that's what I'm thinking in my head.
No, I think it's just that it's okay to accept help from people, like even when, you know.
So why not instead make it where the main character is the one giving the help and then saying to the person, hey, it's always okay to accept help. That way you're insisting that, hey, you should use your talents to help others, and it's okay to, you know, like, I don't know, just a whole thing of, oh, I can't. Don't worry, we got you. Oh, thank you, random. Like, that just, I don't know, that just seems, it just seems weird to me. It just seems really weird.
We can do this.
I'll tell you one thing I was interested in. I got that book, Brown Bear, What Do You See?
Yeah.
And man, I didn't realize. So Kat got the book, and I didn't realize how much that book was ingrained in my mind because I was like, oh god, the next page is that like fucked up looking blue horse. Like, like I instantly can remember. I was like, yeah. Then there's that like creepy purple cat.
I liked the very hungry caterpillar better.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was a big fan of Go Dog Go. That was like my shit when I was like a toddler. And yes, I can say something about Go Dog Go and say that was my shit as a you know a small child. Let's see. Right now,
I remember like what I used. I think there was some book that was called like "Are You My Mother" or something.
oh, I used
It
to
was
read
like
this.
the little bird.
Yeah, no, and he goes up to like a crane, like a dumbass, and says, "Are you my
Yeah.
mother?" It's like, no, it's a
Yeah.
fucking crane, you idiot. You know, at least, at the very least, the book taught you, you know, it's okay to be stupid.
Right.
These are the lessons I took as a child.
So it's okay to be stupid, but it's not okay to accept help.
No, like an idiot, you sit there and keep it up until...
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Come on, deliver the flag, deliver the flag, deliver... Dang it, someone grabbed the flag, it's literally sitting an inch away. No, they're gonna
God.
recover it.
Come on, Point Matt. What the fuck are you doing? I got
You...
splattered. What's your excuse?
I can't believe I got it all the way to our point and we didn't score. Whoa, 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 lag. It just showed them all, like, leaving for me for some reason.
I think 2 of them did. RC Monster and its Apocalypse.
So, Hot Dog 117 says, you sound like Scream. Like, I take it the movie Scream.
Who sounds like Scream?
You do.
Oh. Thanks.
It says your mate sounds like...
Ghostface?
I guess, I don't...
Should I just be like, I want to know who I'm looking at? Or some shit like that.
That would be
That's a
great.
pretty good movie. Like, I saw it for like the first time.
Okay, I'm about to score, so
back on
please, people,
Halloween.
defend me. I'm about to score, please defend me. Yeah!
Hooray.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is one flag. I was wondering, like, why nobody was coming to get ours. Like,
Wait, victory? What the fuck?
because it's one flag.
Yeah, but normally it goes for, like, multiple rounds, like, back and... Did they all quit?
I think everybody just quit, yeah.
They saw me run the flag back and forth twice and went, no, we don't want none of that shit.
Exactly.
Hey, I got Scout Helmet. Let me equip that real quick. Customize.
I like how he said your mate, too. I mean, that must mean he's British or could be Australian.
Really,
'Cause for
anything...
them, it's like close to noon right now.
Let's see.
But if you're in Britain or like Ireland or something, then like it's like 3 a.m. Like what? What the fuck are you doing watching us? Go to sleep.
I know, of all people you could be watching, why the fuck us?
Go watch Amaranth. Or like a microphone or something.
Oh, that's great. Alright, go ahead and start next game. I'm good. Amaranth lick. Oh, he says he's an Aussie.
Oh.
So you're from
Okay, that's what I
Austria.
figured.
Awesome. I'm joking, I'm joking. So he says it's 2 p.m. over there.
2 p.m. Oh. So that puts them, what, 16 hours ahead? I think.
Yeah, 'cause what's the whole joke that, like, the end of the world never happened in America because Australia is always a day ahead?
Oh, it's funny.
I don't know, I think it's kind of lame, but I thought it got a good point.
And then New Zealand's even further ahead than Australia.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Man, I must be fucked up where I'm thinking New Zealand is then.
Further
Well-
east than Australia.
Well, I got... But I... Oh Oh yeah, I guess it would be. So no, I have it in the right spot in my head. I guess I have it in the right spot in my head.
Yeah.
I guess.
Round one.
Get after that.
It's where the hobbits live.
Ball incoming.
Aren't they called like Kiwis? Is what people call them?
No, I mean I'm saying there's like literally a bunch of like Lord of the Rings stuff.
No.
there,
No.
like
I
sets and
no.
hobbit
I know that. I know we don't call New Zealanders hobbits. I mean, I'm saying as an like when you're like how he says Aussie, aren't they called like Kiwis?
Yeah, I think so.
So this is gonna
I think
sound really.
Kiwi is a word for it.
So this is gonna sound really weird. I had a Kiwi for the first time ever.
Really?
I've never had a Kiwi till like just the other day.
Was it
Cat-
like having a New Zealander in bed? No, I'm kidding.
Well, it made my wife very upset, but
That's an accent that for some reason I've always like really liked.
I don't know
Is
what I
a
was
New
doing there.
Zealand accent.
If you like the New Zealand accent, one like New Zealand YouTubers that make some funny shit is they're called Viva La Dirt League, and they're actually really they're pretty funny. I like a lot of their stuff. Hot Dog said Maori. I don't Maori.
Maori.
Maori?
Maori is the indigenous New Zealand people.
Oh, okay.
Double kill.
But Kiwi is what they call like the white people there, from my understanding.
So what do they call the black people?
Show me a black guy that lives in New Zealand, I'll probably tell you.
Way to ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Allied carrier down. Active camo inbound. Grenade was ahead.
Ball dropped.
Active camo available.
Yeah.
We have the ball.
So it's funny. There's a guy at our church. He's a black guy from the UK, and he's like, everyone keeps calling me African American. I'm not even American. I'm here on a green card.
That's funny. And my dad had a coworker from Jamaica,
Nearing victory.
actually, and he it's gonna sound kind of fucked up, but he was like, why do black people here act this way?
Oh my god.
He's like, we don't act like that in Jamaica, so it's like, why are they acting this way? And
I would
Dad's
assume.
like, I don't know. Like,
I would
it's just-
assume it's the same reason why a white guy in Russia acts differently than a white guy in Germany. Like, it's a different place, man. So, we have like a lot of like South Africans at our church. For like, I don't know why, but we have just a ton of South Africans.
James, did you still need a kill with the disruptor?
Onto that and win.
Oh, do we have a disruptor on the map?
It's right here.
Ah, cool. I got the ball right now, so.
Yeah, I'll just grab the ball.
Oh, ah! I
There,
died.
hang on, let me. Damn it.
Yeah, so we have like a bunch of like South Africans at our church for whatever reason. And it's kind of funny because there's always the confusion with like the white South Africans, like not to put African American on like their stuff. Like they're genuinely like really confused by it, and it's like I get the confusion. I completely understand that confusion, but it's still just really funny to see play out. It's
Yeah. Oh god.
I got him.
Oh. A friend of mine on Discord tagged me in something and said this made me think of you, and now I'm really anxious to see what it is. He's a Canadian guy that he really likes Halo, so
Way to
that was our like initial point of bonding. Because there's not many Halo fans on like Twitch audiences for the most part.
I feel like there probably is now.
Allied carrier down.
Oh yeah,
Reserves depleting.
but just like within, I guess I should say, the circles that I run in. Because most people there are like, Xbox is fucking garbage and blah 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 blah. You know.
Ball dropped.
Man, for a while there, we had like 12 people watching. Like, that was pretty cool.
Imagine Infinite's getting big numbers.
Camo available.
Well, a lot of them were on
Have
YouTube.
bigger
Like,
numbers. Oh,
so,
sweet.
so I wonder if what it was, like, a bunch of people like subscribed, and then were like, so what the fuck does this dude do? And they jumped in and realized, oh, he doesn't really do anything really in particular. He just dicks
He
around.
plays Halo with Scream. Stop carrying. What do you mean stop carrying?
I will never stop carrying this team. Actually,
Stop carrying?
it's because he wants challenges, I bet.
Oh, well fuck you, you little...
No,
bitch.
I still care about winning more than the challenges
Yeah,
overall.
that was very mean of me, but like still, like, yeah, win the damn game.
Perfect.
I mean, never mess with you, Spartan.
Ball dropped.
And now
Like, don't get me wrong. Again, that's mostly 343's fault for not having a proper progression system or rewarding actual victories. But
We have the ball.
because again, like
What's this guy gonna do? Report a freaking...
Like-
Save.
as far as
Alright.
again, the only real big change that of all.
Dumb teammate.
No, you're dumb.
Oh, you.
I was gonna do that too.
Oh man.
Oh boy, that's funny.
I am up to 14 already. I got
Alright.
a coding.
Oh my god. A coding.
Woo!
A coding that can't be interchangeable, which I actually, so I'll say this, I'm not as pissed off as that as a lot of other people I think are.
I mean,
Wait,
I don't know.
which room? Sure, give me 1 second. I will be right back. 1
Okay.
second. Okay. For once, I'm actually back quickly, like I said I would be.
Oh, this guy, the thing that the guy said made me think of you was one of the bot's names was 343 Ham Sandwich.
That's good. So here's what I wonder. Right now my boost says it only has a minute left. If we start the game before the minute runs out, will I still have the boost?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I'll be upset if it doesn't apply. If it runs out in the middle of a game and like it says, hey, screw you, you don't get your boost. I still don't know the point of timed boost. Or I get the point of it. Why
So
not
my
like...
double XP boost lasted an hour, even though it says 30 minutes. That's
Oh no, they changed it. They said, they basically said, okay, we heard back from y'all. You said 30 minutes, like, gave you like no time, like, because some big team battles will last a whole 30 minutes.
yeah,
So they changed it up to an hour.
well, that's fair.
Yeah, no, it was.
I mean, shit, we could get like fucking 4 quick play matches in an hour.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's the thing.
yeah, you know, it was a good idea. It's gonna run out before we start the game, and it's gonna start right before I activate another one, isn't it?
You never know.
Activate! Activate! Oh, good. Because I got a bunch of challenges that are just about to complete. That's the
I
only
kind
way.
of think that like it counting down when you're not even in a game is a bit bullshit, to be honest.
Well, yeah, because like,
But like,
if your servers suck and it's taking a long time to load shit, like that's not my fault.
yeah, that's yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I hope we get this many viewers like when we play on Friday. with everybody.
That'd be cool.
That would be a lot of fun.
It's kind of funny that like I played one night with just Tyler, one night with just Nick, and now one night with just you.
Oh. Let's see.
I think that was the first time Tyler had ever really played it that much, though.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Act fast, Spartan.
Oh, you switched to big team?
Yeah.
Cool.
The max it can be is 15 minutes, so fuck it. We getting that double XP. I don't know why it didn't show me in that was weird. It showed you and the 3 people like in your fire team, and then it zoomed in on your face.
Oh, for
And
you?
it started the game, yeah.
Shotgun. Is there a disruptor pistol down here?
Fungus rot.
Nope, but there's a commando, and I need to. Well, I also need a assault rifle kill. All right, let's go. Is this
I
Slayer?
like grab me a bear. Yeah, I think this is Slayer.
Oh, sweet. I really do like this map a lot, actually.
I'm not really a huge fan of any of the big team
Oh,
maps
damn.
in particular, to be honest. I'd say
I-
Behemoth is probably my favorite, like, regular map.
I like all 3 of them, but there's yet to. I don't know. There isn't one that I'm like, oh yeah, this is like the big team map. Like, you know, there's no like Sand Trap or Blood Gulch or Valhalla. You know, it's
Or Containment, or
Oh.
Waterworks, or...
you never get containment, which is just such a crime.
It's
Like,
a shame. Or
I-
Waterworks, really.
Oh, I know.
Like, all of Halo 2's
I don't know what I
really
was doing
good
there.
big team maps are never in rotation.
Yeah, I know. I don't get like you get like what's it called? The one in the city. Fuck.
Headlong?
Yeah. You'll get Headlong at least, which I love Headlong, so that's cool. But
Yeah.
like, I don't want it 4 matches in a row.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if you just just set it to Halo 2 on Big Team, if you would ever actually get anything different.
I have, and I really
Like the
haven't.
game would just be forced to give you something different. I don't know.
I have very rarely got something different with it. I'll be honest, even because I have just set for Halo 2 before when
That's
that
a shame.
challenge was like just Halo 2 stuff.
I remember like Halo 2 actually had ranked Big Team, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, right. Again, a game that old came out with more stuff than this game ships with, and this development time was like half the time.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Well, and the other thing is
Oh,
Halo 2
time.
was kind of unfinished from what they originally wanted to do. But
And it's-
nobody fucking knew any better because it was still so good.
Yeah.
The only thing that gave any indication of that was that the ending was just a huge cliffhanger for like the story mode.
Which I be honest, I just thought that was a decision. Like I didn't think anything really
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember being that pissed off at that ending. Like I know apparently there was
Me
a lot of.
neither.
I know there's apparently a lot of people were, but I thought the ending was good. Like
Well, then it made Halo 3 all good. Like, I mean, come on, finish the fight is the best fucking marketing slogan for a game.
oh, I know, right? I know that right now they're doing the whole become Master Chief is the way they're saying.
Become infinite, which just makes it sound like you're like assimilating into an AI or something. Like it just,
Well, dude,
to me
when
it sounds kind of creepy.
Dude, when fucking Facebook announced the metaverse, like, I mean,
Oh
it's-
god.
well, let's face it, assimilating into the AI is now like the in thing, dude. Like, you know, if you want to be a cool kid, you need to assimilate.
The goth episode of South Park where it's like, if you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be a nonconformist, you have to dress exactly like we do.
That really is kind of the way things are like today, especially where it's like, I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, it's always been kind of the case.
That's very fair for sure. That is very
Apple's
fair.
like think different campaign, think different and buy a Macintosh that, you know, millions of people around the world own. Like, okay.
Well, I guess at that time they were kind of like the underdog, so it's like, yeah, pull for us to be.
Look at how many
beat
people.
PC.
Again, I take it back to the tattoo thing. Like, how many people think having a tattoo makes you unique, and then look at how many fucking people have tattoos.
Dude, I come from obviously like a very conservative man. He just went in there and stole my shit. I come from like obviously a very conservative family. Man, my fucking sister has tattoos. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, Megan has like 2 or 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, they're all like really corny and really just like basic bitch tattoos, but like, oh look, it's a cross on my forearm. And it's like, yeah. Megan, if you ever see this, you know, you already know how I feel because I said it.
I was gonna say. I was like, I don't think you keep your opinions that much of a secret a lot of the time.
No, I think the first thing I said is, "Ha, you got like the basic bitch tattoo." She'll, hey, I was like, it is. And she's like, I know.
My sister has I think it's like a purple butterfly on her ankle
Oh God.
or something.
Oh.
But
I
she
don't know what I
got
was
that
doing
when
there.
she was like 18, so we were in like 1st grade.
Listen, I'm the worst on the fucking team. I need to do something. I'm just like dicking around way too much. Holy shit. I'm normally usually I'm like the best person. Now I'm just, oh God. I've been just screwing around. I don't know. Like there's a couple things that I might would get a tattoo of, like,
Pulse car button.
if I did. Like, it'd have to be something that like was a part of that, you know. I don't know. I just couldn't get just a tattoo. Like, it would need to be for something. Like, if I fucking hike Everest, you betcha I'll get a tattoo of, like, fucking Everest. Like, I don't mind that shit, but...
Or like all the guys that were part of the Fellowship in the Lord of the Rings movies, they all got 9 and Elvish tattooed on them.
Yeah, totally. Like, that's...
Except for Gimli, his stunt double got it instead.
Oh my God, that's a lie, guys.
Gimli's actor just kind of seems like a bit of a prick, honestly. It's kind of weird. Like, some woman was arguing with him about, like, some political thing. I remember that going around, and he just goes, "Damn you, woman!" Like, it's just like, Jesus.
I mean, that sounds like a very Gimli thing to say.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. It just, I think a bunch of people were kind of, like, taken aback with, like, that's just kind of a, say, like, it's just kind of dickish. I don't know how else to put it, really.
What was it, that Sean Connery interview? I'm not saying that you should beat women, but, you know, sometimes when they get a little bit lippy, it's like...
You can't, well, I mean, you can say that, but it's like...
Then again, I'm sorry, like, if you, like, idolize an actor or anyone in Hollywood to a point where if they say something like that, it, like, you feel like, oh, how could they? Then, like, you need to reanalyze the people you look up to. Like... If you look up to anyone, I'd say, like, if you look up to anyone in Hollywood, like, you got other, you know, focus on that problem first.
I think it was more about just the fact of, like, he just said it at all, really. Like, at least in Gimli's case, because, I mean, Lord of the Rings is like, there's kids that, like, now have no fucking idea what that even is.
That's so sad. Those poor lost souls.
I mean, if you're under 20, then that's an old movie, you know what I mean? It's like, who the fuck would ever want to watch that? Watching something from the 2000s?
Meanwhile, I'm, like, watching, like, the original Star Trek, you know, again, and...
Yeah, same.
Honestly, I'm actually still watching through Naruto.
I got, took off of Hulu for like a month or two because I was just like, what's the fucking point with like Netflix and all that? But then they had a Black Friday special where it was $12 for an entire year, so I was like, fuck it. Like, I love Frasier, I love Cheers. That's all on Hulu now, and
so I have finally broken down and did the subscription with Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah.
I'm watching too much Naruto, so I'm like, I got it. Because, like, obviously, like, there's some, you know, I'm doing stuff with Junior all day, and sometimes he just wants to just sit down and just not do it, you know, just kind of, like, sit in my arms and relax. And So like, I'm going, if I gotta sit down for like an hour or two a day and like not move, then I need something to watch. It just those commercials on Crunchyroll's too much. I just can't keep watching them. So, I'm on, Naruto. Was it Shippuden or whatever? It sounds such a weird. It's such a weird thing to say. It's such a weird thing to say, Shippuden or whatever.
Shaboopy.
Shaboopy.
Yeah, that's what it makes me think of.
I will say it's like I like just fucking started it and I'm already like on season 3 of it.
Chabranga. What the fuck is that?
Well, I'm like, I know I'm gonna finish this up. I know I'm probably gonna go then to Boruto, and then I know I'm gonna probably watch Full Metal Alchemist at some point. Cause I never saw that. So. Ew.
No, there's a guy named Hole Impaler.
I was about to say, do you know something about Full Metal Alchemist that I don't know?
No. I don't give a fuck about Full Metal Alchemist. I just know it's the anime. That and Cowboy Bebop are the anime that everybody fucking talks about.
So I'm still going through, actually, once I finish Shippuden, I'll probably go and finish up Cowboy Bebop, because I've really enjoyed that so far.
I'm friends with so many weebs now that they look at Cowboy Bebop and Full Metal Alchemist as anime for normies. That's how deep these fucking people's weeb ship goes.
I don't think that makes sense. I feel like Cowboy Bebop is just a classic anime. Like...
Yeah, they say that now it's so popular that it's like baby's first anime or something.
Well, that's like saying, oh, Star Wars is baby's first movie. Lord of the Rings is baby's first movie. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Just because it's popular doesn't mean... Like, I feel like baby's first, like, anime would have to be an anime that is so straightforward and simple that, like...
They're just accessible.
Yeah.
And I think stuff like Cowboy Bebop and even like Death Note and stuff, like it's a plot that doesn't like weird people out completely, I guess.
I don't know. Kat still looked at episodes of Cowboy Bebop and was like, what the fuck is this shit? But when I told her about Death Note, and she understood that actually relatively fine. Like that, she was like, that just sounds like a Netflix series. I went, actually, there is one.
You got a terrible Netflix adaptation. Why do you?
Just like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Oh god, I watched the first episode of it. I heard all the, I saw Tyler was talking about it, and I said, okay, I gotta see what he's talking about by it's being bad. Holy shit, it is bad. Oh my god, it is so fucking terrible. Like,
you can tell that like the people that like came up with that they just thought like, man, we're just doing something so fucking cool.
Oh my god,
I just saw like the screenshots, not screenshots, it's not a fucking video game, but like the still images of it, and I was just like, wow. Like, just wow.
It is almost impressive with how bad it is. Like, I don't understand how it got through. Like, that's amazing to me. Like,
wow.
I'm more interested in the fucking, like, documentary on how this got approved than I am on the show itself. Like,
yeah.
It is that bad. I'm sorry.
Ordnance drop inbound.
What the fuck name is that? This guy's name is Swamp Donk Boogie.
Oh my god, that's great.
I got killed by him and I was like, oh fuck you. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I had no idea what I was gonna say. It had something to do with bad anime adaptations or something. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, no, I remember what it was. I'm again, like, I'm friends now with so many people that are, like that Red Letter Media thing of like, don't like question it, just consume product and get excited for next product.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's pretty much what it is now.
Oh, totally. 100% for a lot of things.
Just for a lot of like people that I know, because they're like all very reluctant to hurt anybody's feelings. And, people get, like, so invested in stuff that Like if somebody could say, "Hey, I think Halo is just honestly the stupidest fucking video game I've ever played." Blah blah blah. It's like that's great. Like that's when I say that's your opinion, it's like, well, no shit, that's your opinion. But I mean, you kind of see where I'm getting at.
Well, it's like I'm seeing this with like a bunch of people.
I don't really care.
I'd say
Like,
I see
think
this with
that.
a ton of people like in the Halo Facebook groups right now that I'm in, where they're like, and with the clapping emojis between each statement, like, you don't have to buy it, or it's a free game, and I'm like, dude, like, people can still think a certain aspect of a game fucking sucks, like.
Heads up. Ordnance drop.
Yeah, like free, like you said, free doesn't mean free from criticism.
Yeah.
Like you
Someone
said,
hop
the
in.
turd sandwich thing.
Yeah. Hey,
Right.
here's a turd sandwich. You can't complain because it's a free meal. Like, I mean, that's just.
Kick
that
you
would-
in the balls, but you can't complain because I didn't charge you for it. Like, doesn't.
And people go, well, the game plays. Well, yeah, you know what? The bread on the turd sandwich is just fine, but the turd is still kind of ruining it a little bit there. Like, I just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has all the potential to be a real good sandwich, but until that turd's fixed, it's. Like, the progression system sucks. As much as I love the game, the progression system is awful. But yeah, people can't, like, and here's the thing, if people don't complain, it doesn't get fixed either. There's that as well.
Yeah.
Like, people complained about, that E3 presentation, and they postponed the game, and obviously did a very good job postponing it.
Oh yeah.
Inbound.
Yeah. It. I don't know. Well, because the only option that we as consumers have is to vote with your wallet, and then barring that, just vote with your time, or just
Yeah.
vote in general. I guess I don't know.
I'd say,
Like,
I'd say,
you're just
don't get me
lucky,
wrong.
I guess, that 343 kind of listened.
Yeah,
Because a lot
and,
of
like,
people just probably wouldn't have.
don't get me wrong. I do believe there's a lot of unfair criticism of the game, like 100%. But at the same time, like, all these people who are just diehard defending it, it won't improve. If 343 goes, hey guys, how's the game? You go, it's perfect, 343. Thank you so much for creating this masterpiece. They're not going to change a fucking thing. Like, they need to know, guess what? Hey guys, the game is freaking great. It's awesome, but the progression system sucks ass. Could you please address that? Okay. Like, man, some people do not like when you criticize something they really enjoy. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
And it drives me nuts. Like, again, people get so fucking attached to media. Like, if you tell me Halo 1 sucks, I'll be like, what the fuck you smoking? But that's about it. Like, that's all I got. Like, I just...
Yeah, I don't have to do like a 20-hour dissertation on why I think you're wrong or something.
That's like, I'm a fucking grown-ass adult with a family, alright? I got bigger concerns than whether you fucking like Halo.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Now, if you're just gonna like keep on doing it and like just won't shut the fuck up, then that's another thing.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people, I feel like they have to like let you know how much they think,
Well, because
X,
that-
Y, Z
That's
sucks. But,
that's
like,
the other end of the spectrum where their identity is their complaining.
hating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Like, voice your opinion, sure, but listen, either side you're on, don't let a fucking game or any type of media become your identity. Like,
I killed Swamp Dog Boogie.
like, allow, create your own identity, basically. Just don't let a game be it. Don't let a movie be it. Don't let any media be your identity.
Oh yeah.
There is, like, dozens of things I would identify about myself well before Halo would ever be mentioned, and Halo is my favorite all-time game. Like, there's many
Or
ways...
just, like basic attributes about yourself.
Yes, I just want to say, there's
Or,
many
like,
other ways I would...
conditions. I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean...
a lot of Twitter bios now.
Yeah, like, of all the things I'll describe, like, the top 3 in order would probably be, like, my religion, like the fact I'm a dad and that I'm a husband and I don't know, maybe that I'm a guy. I just like there's
Your team has
there's so many things that come before avid Halo player for me.
Yeah.
Or avid Half-Life enthusiast, because I do love Half-Life.
Yeah.
God, do I love Half-Life. I won't even make a fucking Half-Life review anymore because I'm so...
Oh,
I'm
I
just,
got 1 kill that... No, wait a minute. I got 5 kills that match. Why the fuck did it only count 1? Okay, anyways, whatever.
see, yeah, they gotta fix that shit. I still need a
thinking,
Mangler,
like, damn,
Disruptor,
I
and
really
Rocket
sucked.
Launcher.
I only got 1 kill. I was like, well, wait a minute.
I miss having 12 viewers. That was fun while it lasted.
What was fun about it?
I don't know. I just like
And
look at
that
that.
they didn't talk to you.
I could look at that number and go, "Oh my god, I got 12 viewers."
A lot of people I know disable viewer count because they say that it makes them nervous. I guess like
If
I
it
think
was-
one guy's mindset in particular said that like he goes, I don't want the effort that I put into streaming to be like about how many people I think are watching. He's like,
Well,
if
I
there's
agree
one
with that.
person watching or 100 people watching, I want it to be like the same level of quality.
Yeah.
So that's
Was-
why he disables viewer count. I guess.
I mean, I might would do that, like if it was like streaming was like my job or some shit like that, or if I was actually like doing it like hardcore, then I probably would. But since I really, wow, there's so many purple this game. I'm not unique.
I'm blue.
I'll say you're unique. No, like I might would disable stuff like viewer count if I was like doing this like for reals. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and
I'm-
like in Twitch, like that's considered like bad etiquette, I guess, to be to like come into somebody's stream and be like, oh wow, you've got like 50 viewers, wow, because then like people go, well, no shit, like now I'm aware of the viewer count or whatever, and for people that it makes them nervous, it's like I don't know.
See, as someone who's given speeches to like crowds of hundreds of people, like it's not gonna change anything for me, at least. I could certainly see 1,000 viewers right now, and I would be like, "Oh, sweet, look at that, 1,000 people! Ain't that cool?" And that would be like it. Like nothing would really change.
And I guess
Like-
like that's why a lot of people say like it's not like an instant like what do you call it, like what's the word, like disciplinary action or anything. It's just I don't know. Those people just say like, hey, like don't bring that up again or whatever.
See, I don't know. I could definitely see where a lot of streamers though aren't probably. I try a fair way to say it.
Intimidated.
Yeah, by like
Not really
large
a bad
crowds
thing,
and stuff like
is what
that.
it is.
Yeah, where like large crowds and things like that, and so like streaming, it doesn't feel like there's a large crowd. See, for me that hurts me. Like whenever I'm making a video, that actually hurts me that there's not a large crowd. If there was 100 people watching me when like I'm making like a video or like trying to speak on camera, I do so much better. Like.
Yeah.
So like I just got done doing a a
Well-
mastermind group where I had to like teach a group of people, right? And it was a small group, but still a decent amount of people. And obviously I can't edit out what I say or anything like that. I have to be right then. And that is so much easier to me than actually
Yeah.
recording a video. Because I know
There's a streamer I know that feels the same way. Like can't do pre-recorded content for shit, but is like super laid back. I mean, like not that you know what I mean. Just in her case, she can't do it for shit.
I mean, I have a difficult as hell time. I will forget
Yeah.
I'll forget my, like, I don't know exactly what I want to say it a dozen times over, turn on the camera, blank.
Yeah.
Like, on the other hand, though, if we were doing like a live stream and you asked me about that same exact topic, I could go on like an hour talking about it and no issue whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess for me it's kind of a mixed bag, because like I've read stuff by a script before, and I mean it seems like I do okay with it for the most part, but like I've never really like streamed with like a camera or anything at least, so I don't know.
I will say I do a lot better when I actually have the camera.
Yeah.
Because I know that when I know that my visual presentation matters, I feel like all of a sudden my audio presentation also gets better. Like, because I'm more aware of it. Like I don't know.
Oh, see, me being more aware of what I'm doing visually isn't a good thing for me.
Oh, see, for me it's
I'm
great.
always like fiddling with stuff or making faces or some shit. I don't know.
See, for me, it's like I have this issue when I'm doing a recording where I can't have any visual input, where I have no emotion behind it, like at all. While on the other hand, if I can actually be on camera and actually do stuff, like I can point at the camera, and when I do that, like I can get, I can raise my tone, I can sink back, lower my tone a bit, be a bit more serious. Like all of it kind of fits just way better with just how I like to present, I guess. I don't know. It's because, again, I'm a public speaker at heart, not a streamer, not a video maker. I'm a public speaker. Like, that's my trade. I like having big crowds that I can feed off of and work with.
Yeah.
And when I don't have that, like that, it just makes it really difficult.
Yeah.
And I can't get a disruptor kill to save my life.
I guess since I'm not really a speaker, content creator, whatever, I don't know.
Almost over. Let it.
Let's see. Oh. It is kind of funny just how many different styles people do seem to take when it comes to making videos, though.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't found mine. Like, so I had to repost my. I was saying before, I had to repost my pod review. Again, the racing game, and like I just, man, I don't want to say like, hey guys, I released this review. It's so fake, but like I feel like, like I know, like I'm not myself with it. Like I haven't figured out that style yet with it. It's definitely one of the better ones I've done, I think, so far, but it's still miles lacking. For some reason, I had like a couple like audio like bits. I guess for some reason I got copyright struck on my first one, and it was like weird bits that made no sense. But I just went ahead and took them out anyway. So I just re-uploaded it and posted a short with it too, just for the fuck of it. So, which is just that intro bit from the game. If you remember that, like when you start the game, it has like the fucking those cool cars just like racing down the fucking road. With that awesome like 90s rock playing.
Hang on tight, Spartan.
Yeah, I don't think that was definitely a 90s game.
Yeah, no, it was. It was a great game. I loved it.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Enemy has the ball.
Over shield inbound.
Back off.
I don't know what game I'm going to do next for a review still. I was going to do Republic Commando, and then it's been so long now since I was streaming it and playing it that now I'm just kind of like, I want to be fresh in my mind when I do something like that with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe Half-Life Alyx if I get back around to streaming it, but streaming Half-Life Alyx has been difficult just because I'm still running a GTX 1060, so like that card is just, it's not doing a good enough job to stream and to play VR. It's just so, it's straining.
Yeah. Such a bitch that they're still so hard to find is the thing.
I know, and I keep an eye out for that stuff, and it's like trying to find any of those graphics cards for under $800 at all. Under $1,000 for the even good ones. Like,
there's a pretty cool app, and it's actually what I used to basically like get the PlayStation was it's called Hot Stock, And like basically what you do is you either search or just pick a product from like a list that they have, and you can set which retailers you want it to ping you about, and you can set like a maximum price.
Well, see, that's the thing.
So
It's like
then-
the cards, they just aren't coming into stores at that. And now the stores have kind of caught up with it and are now charging also outrageous prices for them.
Oh, well, that sucks then.
Again,
It's like
everyone.
with PlayStation, I could set it to where it was like just at retail, so then I wouldn't get an alert if like some jackass in Walmart is selling it for like $2,000 or something.
So yeah, because I tried that basically early on at Best Buy, trying to find one, because if you can buy it from Best Buy, technically the 3060 should be only $400 is what they originally came out as. But like
Yeah.
you just can't fucking find that. It's
Yeah. I don't know.
they're going to be selling for $1,200 minimum if you're going to buy a 3060 or a. Really, I mean, anything of value for graphics cards right now that's like a newer graphics card is going to be over $1,000. It drives me nuts. I spent more money to I spent less money to buy my graphics card new than I would if I bought it today. Like, it's just crazy to kind of think about like that. That I have like an old ass graphics card. And if I bought a used version of this graphics card today, it would cost me more money than when I bought it day one.
Damn. This guy with the fucking oddball is,
Yeah. Well, I'll be perfectly honest. I've been trying to get Disruptor kills, and I've not been getting kills with it, so.
damn it. Yeah, fuck you, samurai. Wonky donkey.
Wait, what's that guy's name?
What guy?
Oh, Chill John. I don't know why I thought it was Elton John.
Oh, that'd be a lot cooler.
Saturday night's alright for fighting. Get a little action in.
Not that, I was just...
Oh, look at Big Man
lost.
over there who paid for his shit. I'm joking, I'm not.
Look at Mr. Canadian Spartan. That's what it made me think of.
Again, I don't know how they included stuff saying, hey, look at all this cool shit you're going to be able to get for this special event, and then go, oh, JK, all the good ones is behind the paywall.
Psych. I don't know.
Disruptor, rocket launcher, battle rifle, commando. Okay, let's do this.
Cool.
I'm not good tonight. I'm
I've
sucking
got-
tonight.
Mangler, Commando, and Shock Rifle. My weekly challenges. I guess I've played enough matches where I'm only getting 50 XP per match now.
Jeez. Again, a good change if you're looking to try to get more people to play daily. I do think that's a solid
Yeah.
change there, but
People gotta have that dopamine hit.
oh, I can't change it because we're
Unlocking something.
searching. I forgot. Why can't I change my shit while searching? That's so fucking stupid. I don't get that.
That is stupid.
Every other Halo, I
With
can do
other
that.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's really the only thing that I really like have legit beef with is whenever they take like just a step backwards.
Now, I
like,
will
from
say,
what previous games had.
again, I actually don't mind the armor coatings, mostly because,
No.
for the most part, you do have your base colors, and at least for most of them, like for at least Mark 7 and the Reach armor, like, oh, my game crashed, motherfucker.
God damn it. Oh, it was oddball again. Fuck this. I'm leaving.
I do like that awesome background on my computer there. What do y'all think there? Forget about Freeman, fucking Half-Life. Yeah, bitches. Let's oppose and force.
Crash at every match.
Pose and force, man. That was the fucking shit.
They're already remaking Blue Shift, I think, right? Isn't the same team?
So,
Like they're doing.
I don't know if they're doing I don't know
or
if they're doing a full remake of it, but they did do a remake of the first and second level of it, basically leading up to the Residence Cascade. And it was awesome. Like, I downloaded it and played through it. It was so freaking cool. The Crowbar Collective, man. I mean, dude, like, fucking great job. Black Mesa, as a OG Half-Life fan, I fucking love Black Mesa. Alright, I'm in your game.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in your game.
Oh, okay. Like, as an OG Half-Life fan, I am a massive fan of Black Mesa and everything they did. Zen is unreal how good they did. Just, I can't...
Unreal.
Yeah, I know. I realized that as I was saying it. But, like, Unreal is also a great game if you're looking at Unreal Gold.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun one to do a
Unreal
review
2
on.
was...
Unreal 2 was awful. It was beyond shit, dude. Talk about a downgrade. It is like if you...
I remember you and I played that on co-op, like on the original Xbox.
I know. But then I was in such denial. I was like, it's not so bad. It's like, nah. It's fucking
it was
awful.
A fairly fine first-person shooter, I guess, but Xbox got so much, like at least the original one got so many first-person shooters that...
Here's the thing. Play the first... play Unreal Gold and then play that.
Yeah.
To say... a downgrade. I mean, it's like you went to Roost Chris, had a delicious steak, and then you went to, like, some back alley hobo and said, like, hey, what do you got to eat? Like, it's just awful. Oh, God. So bad.
Goodbye. The fuck is Jim Leahy?
I don't know.
That guy says he's OG Jim Leahy. Ooh, the Bulldog. Ooh, spike grenades.
I'm still so with the Bulldog. Like,
I don't know.
It's mid-range
You gotta kind of
capable.
figure out the range for it.
Well, it's not so much that, like, I'm good with the Bulldog.
Yeah.
Just whether it's that good of a weapon in the game in general.
Oh, we're on
Like,
defense.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because,
I just can't help but feel like I would just much rather have just a regular Halo shotgun again.
well, because there's no
You know?
counter to the sword right now. Like, that's kind of an issue. Like, there's zero counter to the sword whatsoever.
Oh god, they're coming.
Let's see. But at the same time, the fact that
That
the
guy got a
Bulldog...
fucking no scope.
The fact that the Bulldog is a can be function at mid range is good. Like, you know, when you had a shotgun, you can't do anything mid range whatsoever. It was either your point blank or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's
like,
a disruptor pistol here, by the way.
yeah,
Still
so
haven't gotten a kill with it.
I'm scared to pick it up because I don't. At the same time, I also don't want to lose the game. And I also need battle rifle kills, so this also kind of works.
Oh god! Oh. That guy's shields are down, but he's got a rocket launcher, so be careful.
Jeez, yep. Oh, I got smacked in the
How the
face by
fuck
the
is-
flag. Oh, they're working as a team. Oh god, they're working as a team. We're gonna lose.
Yep.
Not
We
teamwork.
have one guy that's fucking riding around on a mongoose doing God knows what. Like, what the fuck?
They're using teamwork. Those cheating bastards. It's sad to say, and a lot of these games, like if the team is actually working as a team, they just will win.
Oh yeah.
Which you think like every team should just work as a team, but no.
Not this team.
You always get one person who won't play the objective.
Yep.
And admittedly, part of that is 343's fault for, prioritizing challenges as the only way to rank up your battle pass, because then, like why should I try to win a game? I'll get the same amount of XP either way. In fact, I'll get more XP if I just let them win quicker.
You gotta turn this around, Spartan.
All right. I want that rocket launcher because I just need to get 1 kill with it.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to get the rocket launcher. Oh, I got the rocket launcher. Haha. Why'd you wait so long, dumbass? I'm sorry. You're
Wait so long,
I'm sorry. You're my teammate. I should not have said that. You're a good teammate. I appreciate you. You let me have the rocket launcher because you heard my like calls from, I don't know.
Whee!
How? There we go.
Ammo, Spartan.
And by how, it wasn't that like how did he live? It was more like how did I suck so bad with that shot? Oh, I'm an idiot.
What? Oh,
I just-
thought your game crashed again.
No. No, I just fucking suck. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Tonight is not my night.
Well, these guys are like. Oh wow, I was gonna say something really bad.
Did it have to start with the letter R?
Yeah.
This team brought to you by the letter R.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people like doing that as a
Oh,
way to
that
kind
guy
of get
has the
around
fucking
saying,
mythic effect. Ice
Hey!
Man, whatever. He's got the thing where he walks around and flames are everywhere, and he just killed me, and a giant like Ghost Rider skull came up above my corpse.
"You look at that idiot paying."
I mean, I would say
What
he's
the
an
hell?
idiot, because if you're gonna pay $200 to get fucking flaming feet, then you know.
Dude, if you stand like on the corner out here, there's wolves just howling.
Oh really?
Yeah.
All items available.
Like, they just like started howling. I was like, what the fuck is that? That's awesome.
Yeah. Every time that I die in this game, and I mean literally almost every time, it's because I'm fighting somebody and then 2 other people come around and jump me. And I mean,
Well-
like, I shouldn't get mad at that, because they're actually just, like, working together like a team should, but it still makes me mad for some reason. I guess I'm mad that my team doesn't do that. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not you. It's fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here.
I'm trying to get to you,
Just on the
teammate.
dumb.
S7 sniper.
Protect the teammate.
Oh god. They're coming from all angles. Oh damn. That guy got fucked up.
Oh god, this guy going for our teammate. He got past us. Got him.
Nice.
See, we can work as a team. We got this. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna.
I need like some sunglasses to rip off, and then you know.
3.
I mean, put on.
Oh yeah. I don't watch that stupid show. I have no idea.
CSI Miami. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen a single episode. I just know the movie format.
All I know is the show sucks.
I mean,
I know that because all of those CSI shows suck.
Yeah, any kind of. I mean, basically, if you've seen one crime or medical drama, you've pretty much seen them all.
Yeah.
What always kills me is like in House, for instance. You know, they're sitting there like operating on a patient, and they're like, they'll be like, "Yeah, I guess we better get this over with." So, anyways, whatever happened with you and your wife? It's like, how come you can't resolve your marital issues? Like, you're clearly just trying to prioritize this patient as like a way to, you know, work past your wife's infidelity. It's like, no, you're working on a patient because you're a fucking doctor, and that's your job.
Or how about after like the 7th time Dr. House like figures out some nonsense that saves a patient, you don't go, "Are you sure?" Like, I mean, it's why I just can't get past
Yeah,
them. I
like,
just can't.
The man clearly knows what the fuck he's doing. Like,
They just whooped our ass there.
Elimination. Round 4.
oh wow, I forgot. I thought we were still on the offensive with that. From so much I know. how much I'm fucking paying attention to this game.
Oh god. I do love this level, like, and like the way it's set up. Like it's a very
it's a great level.
yeah. And I also love the fact it's based around like a saber. Like that's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. It goes well with like the whole Heroes of Reach theme or whatever.
See, here's the thing though. For the themes, why not also come out with a map pack for each of them? You know what I mean?
What do
like-
you mean?
Okay, so this is Heroes of Reach. Just 2 Reach maps. Throw them in there. Like just pick 2 Reach maps that you can toss in there and say, you know, hey, because this this season is Heroes of Reach, we have these 2 new maps. Kick ass. Oh my god, I stuck that? Holy
Oh, nice.
shit. That was like
You know
a
what I
pro.
think would be a really good
Wow.
one, though,
What?
for Reach would be, or for Infinite, I mean, from Reach is Anchor 9. With like
Oh,
the
yeah.
low grav and grapple hooks and stuff.
That could work out really well.
I just like Anchor 9 a lot. Reach had some really good ones.
It did have
to
some
be
good
honest.
maps. I mean, here's the thing. That way you could do like every time you did like a game-related season, you could simply just add like a couple maps from that game.
Yeah.
Like if they did like a, I don't know what they would do with the Halo CE season to be honest, but say they did that, you know, then you throw in the classic Blood Gulch and all the fans go, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Or, you know, you do the CE thing and then you add the map that should have been in here from day one, which is Infinity. How do you not have Infinity in Halo Infinite? Come on.
Items on the way.
Remake Infinity for me, please. Come on, I have 400 subscribers. Listen to me, damn it.
Make that video like, nah, I don't want to do that. What was that guy
Well,
that was like, he like made a video that was like him being salty about like,
oh, yeah, because he didn't get a campaign copy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like 5 hours of the campaign to review.
So, I gotta be honest, I watched the video, and I do kinda get where he's coming from. I don't think making the video was a good idea, but
No.
when you gotta imagine, he's getting hundreds of, like, people trying to DM him saying, hey, when you're gonna come out with the review for the, the 5 hours of Infinite, and you're like, have to keep saying over and over, they didn't get me a copy, they didn't get, and you are one of the top you are basically one of the top content creators of that genre.
Yeah.
I could see where you'd be pissed off, so I'm not I don't think he's wrong for being upset about it. I just think,
Just wrong for making that video.
and
It's
not
not
even,
my thing. Not
as a-
really wrong, but just a bad idea.
yeah, I'm just like, there's a better way you could have made the same video where you go, hey guys, I don't get it, you know, I really wish I could have got it, but you know what, I didn't, so I just want to give y'all a heads up, there won't be a review of X because, you know, they didn't get, I know a lot of you were looking forward to it, but I didn't get a copy for whatever reason, so I just wanted to let y'all know. If it was like something like that, I would say, yeah, that makes sense, because I think that's a video that probably should be made by him.
Well, especially because he kept saying the same fucking thing over and over. Like, he was like, I know I shouldn't be salty about this, but I am. And then he said basically a variation of that for like 10 fucking minutes, or however long the video was.
Well, I'll put it this way.
Like,
It is very
after a while,
clear.
I'm like, dude, I get it. Like,
It's
damn.
very clear he needed to vent. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, if he made other videos like that, I would be kind of like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's one video, like it as long as his channel doesn't become stuff like that, I'm okay with it. It's just, I don't know, I think the dude needed to vent, and I think, you know, his outlet is YouTube, so that was his way of venting.
Because normally I kind of like his stuff.
Well, I love he's the reason why I wanted to make gamer. He's the reason I started a gaming YouTube channel, like legit. So
Yeah.
I loved his reviews so much. I went, man, I would love to be able to get this good at what he, you know, at something like this. Like he does it because he's great. Like his reviews are awesome. I think his reviews are some of the like top-notch reviews you would find of any game. But
Oh, yeah.
it just like,
Oh, wait. I'm still getting chat from another game. Gaming?
yeah, I saw that.
Says
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Gaming.
Yes, gaming. We're playing a game right now. I'm glad you noticed.
Hang on.
But yeah, no, I love the dude's content. Like his content, I think is great. But I agree that video was kind of like a little cringy to make.
Yeah.
And then it also kind of makes it sound like when you start having... And here's the thing. I perfectly believe his video about kind of the complaints about Infinite are very true, like of what he feels. But when he just made that video, it's real easy for someone to say, you're just pissed off because you didn't get a review copy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Now, Amelia, I think he was right when he said, I think 343 has a little bit out for him, saying like, because he went hard against Halo 5. Like, he went hard against it. Like, other people, like Hidden Xperia, voiced their, like, opposition, saying, I really didn't care for it. But, like, Ackman went, and he did a 5-part series as to why Halo 5 doesn't work. A 5-part series, each of them, like, 40 minutes apiece. And here's the thing, it wasn't redundant. Like, he did a great job dissecting every kind of issue with the game that, like, it was a solid, review. And it was very truthful. And so I do think 343 might have some resentment towards him. I think that's definitely true. But yeah, I don't think.
I'm coming with the flag. Oh god.
I'm trying.
My dad.
Where are you at?
Just touch it. Somebody
I got
touch
it.
There we go.
Scoring.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, otherwise, I love his content. His content, I think, is, again, great.
Yeah.
I really wish he did a review of Black Mesa. He did a Half-Life review not that long ago, and I got so excited when he did a Half-Life review. I was like, oh my god, because it's my favorite game probably ever. But it was a good review. I really enjoyed it.
You know what's funny?
What?
Is like Frank O'Connor did the review for official Xbox magazine for Halo 1. And one of the things he said was like, well, it's not Half-Life 2, but it's pretty damn good. And now he's like
one of the head people.
I don't know. I don't know what his exact role is at this point, but like
Enemy flag
he basically left Bungie to like help found 343, so
Thank heavens for that sidearm.
I would agree with him though overall. I have to say I probably am more of a Half-Life fan than I am a Halo fan in a way. Like, if I could pick which game to play right now, the campaign of Infinite or Half-Life 3, you know what I would fucking pick.
oh yeah.
Not even Half-Life 3. If you said Halo Infinite or a remaster, Crowbar Collective remaster of Opposing Force, I would pick Opposing Force. And I've already played the damn game. Like, I'm huge Half-Life fan over anything else, probably.
Well, I think the thing with Half-Life 3 at this point is it's like
They know where we are.
they wanted to pick like kind of something to innovate
You've been spotted.
like with each like entry of the Half-Life series, and so with Half-Life
Hey, I got the
3,
flag.
it's
I'm
like,
at the point. Someone help me score.
sorry.
I'm gonna die. Hey, I did
God. Oh damn.
it.
But with Half-Life 3, it's like, what could you really do beyond just like making the physics better, I guess?
So I would agree with that to a certain extent. However, if it goes well, Infinite has innovated in an extreme way for a first-person shooter, at least. And I would be really interested, if it does work as well as everyone says it works. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, because here's the thing. It seems like linear experiences are starting to be on their way out a little bit. Like, people don't seem to want that as much.
Yeah.
And so I do wonder, what would a Half-Life 3 do? Like, obviously, they wanted to wait so they could innovate, and Half-Life Alyx innovated. You know?
For sure. For sure.
I mean, it is like the first, well, I would say it is the first true AAA VR game. You know, people are wondering, you know, what's the game, you know, will there ever be a game that makes people want to go, yes, I want to get a VR system, you know, a VR headset? That is the game. So, you know, they innovated like hell when it came to Alyx. But I don't know what you can do for a standard Half-Life game.
Yeah, well, because I mean, like Half-Life 2 even is like, it's still a pinnacle of the genre for first-person shooters, and
Oh yeah.
like Half-Life 2 is one of my like favorite games of all time. So,
Victory.
I don't know. I mean, I've beat that game God knows how many times at this point. I did episode 1 in like 2 hours, like on the 1 bullet challenge. So I was just like, oh yeah, this part with the elevator, this part doing this. And it was fun. Like, it didn't feel like I was just doing the same thing over and over.
So here's how I think they could innovate with Half-Life 3. Pull a split gate and add a portal ability.
Ooh, that'd be fun. And that would pull a portal as well.
Exactly, because you already had to link to Aperture. So towards the beginning of the game, get a man, I gotta win ranked games now? Motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah. You mind going to ranked?
Yeah, I don't care.
Alright, cool. I'm gold 5.
One of the challenges I just got is sit and slay a while. Complete Slayer matches in PvP.
Man, this is win arena matches too.
Win an oddball match in PvP. Well, goddamn.
Well,
we've lost every fucking oddball match we've played.
No, we won one.
Oh yeah, like towards the beginning.
I still need kills with a commando, kills with a sniper, and kills with a disruptor.
I have a commando helmet on right now. Even though, like, Carter is, like, the least cool armor of anybody from Noble Team.
Which fits his character.
That's why they did it early on. Yeah, because he's, like, the least cool person.
Nah, that's Cat.
I mean... I don't know.
I don't look at Cat.
At least, like, the tech expert or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't look at her.
Literally just the guy that just...
Oh. Well, we're gonna lose.
Oh yeah, because people can't join in progress, can they?
Nope. We got an AI buddy. Well, at least it's an AI buddy on an objective game, which means they will play the objective.
I mean, that's a good point.
Wait, is there an AI? It's not showing an AI.
Your team.
Yeah, there's no AI. There's no bots in ranked.
What?
Yeah, we're just down a man, basically.
Enemy has captured Alpha. Enemy team score.
This is lame.
I like it. Just this is lame.
Let's see.
Well, didn't they say that? I don't know. Part of me thinks they said something like if you leave after like someone on your team's left, then you don't get punished or something.
I think that was true for 5 and Master Chief Collection. I don't know how true it is for Infinite or not.
Especially for ranked. But I mean, part of me just. I mean, I guess they're gonna win quickly.
I
so
left 3 matches in a row when your game crashed.
You know what?
And didn't get penalized.
Since this game doesn't matter, I'm gonna try to get my commando kill and my disruptor kill then.
Yeah.
Because we're already down a person. There's no way we're gonna win this one. I'm just why not?
Yeah. Do what the general public does. Just go for the challenges.
I'm camping commando spawn.
Yeah.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
I am getting more acquainted with where the weapons spawn, at least, and that's kind of cool. I've never really had that in a Halo game before.
Yeah, I'm alright when it comes to most of the precision weapons on where they spawn on each map, but...
And this is the first Halo game where I actually like BR starts.
I'm gonna die. Oh, God. Oh my god, you jackasses!
What?
I got chased down by 3 of them, and then they killed me because I started running away and they killed me, and then all 3 of them went to my corpse and started teabagging me.
Oh, damn.
It was all 3 of them at once.
Your team scored.
Something that I don't like about this change that they've made to Strongholds is that you don't keep scoring once someone has started to capture one of your points, like started capturing it.
So I actually think that's alright because it makes it so like if it's like you're about to win, it gives like alright the enemy is, then it gives you an opportunity to step in and stop it for a while and actually possibly get that last minute victory kind of thing.
Halfway to victory.
I guess, but I just think like how often does that? Like in Strongholds, usually it's one team just completely dominating the other. Kind of like what's happening right now. Oh damn. But for ranked settings, this honestly feels pretty good.
Oh, I agree, definitely. I like no motion tracker as well. That's a good thing for ranked because as much as I use my motion tracker quite a bit. Being able to get the jump on people and like move around the map to do so is pretty fun.
Oh damn. Got an energy sword.
Yeah, that guy right there. Like he just jumped up there with the energy sword. I just punched him in the face because he didn't know I was there.
Oh, this goes to 250 in ranked, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
We'll get 50 seconds more worth of kill.
The enemies capture Charlie.
But back to the least cool discussion. Now that I think about it, I would probably say June. Just because, like, he literally does nothing in that game.
He does nothing, but I still rank him higher than both Cat and Carter, to be honest. Because at the very least, you would go, like, you think, man, he probably does stuff and we don't see it. Like, Carter, like, I know what he's going to do even when I'm not watching him. But, like, June, like, he seems like the kind of person, like, of course he does. You don't never see him do anything because he's a sniper and a scout. Like, that's...
Yeah.
If I see what he's doing, he's bad at his job.
Well, I like how he's, like, really cool and calm, too. I don't know.
Also, he's bald, you know.
Yeah. Us bald men. Stick together. Emil could be bald, too. You never know.
I feel like he
His
should
helmet's
be.
bald. Well, that was just awful.
Hey, speaking of June, I got his body. That sounds weird.
I got his body.
Yeah, the body.
You got veins that carry blood all over your body. That's
I'm
not
going
even
back to
really
the
that good of a Family Guy episode, but like, I just love that quote so much. That's what women love as a vascular man.
Oh. Yeah, so my rank didn't seem to get any effect from losing that game, so I think because that person left.
good.
Yeah. Nope, let me add my boost. I forgot that. No, I'll wait
I
on
don't
the
have
boost.
any boosts. Oh yeah, I did. I think my boost just expired this last game. I get a stance and an XP boost next match, or next level, I mean.
So if used at the right time, those boosts really do help.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I didn't even realize how many fucking XP grants I'd had, like, saved up, because I never really paid attention to what I unlocked.
So I got a lot of boost and a lot of swaps because of those Rockstar drinks. Like for every one you enter, like you get 2 boosts and 2 swaps. So
Oh, that's cool.
Slayer.
Oh, it's Slayer. Thank God. Heroic Marauder.
They paid for it. What a bitch.
Eh? I paid for mine, technically speaking. Not even technically, I just did. I bought the battle pass.
I like this map a lot, actually.
Yeah. I'd still say, like, Behemoth, like the sandy one, is probably my favorite map, though.
So I don't do well on Behemoth, but I actually agree. Like,
it feels more like a classic, like, Halo 3 map to me.
It feels unique, it feels interesting, has a lot of different variables to it, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Alright, Hayden, I'm trying to make sure we stay together, that way, you know, if anyone,
Things are getting too spicy for the pepper. Oh, God.
Hey, over here.
What?
Just bad guy.
Oh.
Oh, that grenade could not have been better placed. Good job, dude.
Damn it.
Did you see that?
Blocked fiber. I feel like fiber doesn't really block anything.
Honestly, doesn't fiber kind of also, like, allow it to go through?
If you drink too much water with fiber, it blocks it up.
Ah.
Because it just swells back up to...
Oh, so speaking of fiber, so like I was saying before about like how I had a kiwi for the first time. So cat ball, you know, like they're just regular kiwis, like the full, you know, an actual kiwi, and you know, it has like that fuzzy exterior to them.
You ate the skin too, didn't you?
Oh, I ate it like a fucking plum.
Which the skin is edible.
Yeah, so
like it's.
Cal was like, "Why would you do that?" And I was like, "Is it not edible?" She goes, "I don't know." And I was like, she's like, "I don't think it is." I looked it up, and it was like, it's actually extremely rich in fiber.
It's just hairy.
Which I don't mind because I eat peaches, and like peaches are hairy.
A kiwi is just, anyways.
I think I had no problem with that. I just ate it like a fucking plum.
I mean, I'm glad that you didn't have a problem with it, but I don't even like peaches, and that's not really because of the fuzziness or anything. There's just something about, like, the smell, taste, and texture of peaches.
You just do not like peaches, yeah.
No. It's not even, I can't even point to just like, oh, it's just this one thing. It's like, I literally just can't. I can't even smell like peach cobbler without like wanting to gag a little bit.
You hate peaches and everything peaches stand for.
I mean, I like gummy peach rings, and I like
I love those things.
Like peach tea. Like sweet tea flavored with peach.
So
peach soda.
This
like
is gonna
peach like flavored shit is fine, but like anything that's like an actual peach.
This is gonna get real not safe for work here, so you know if you have kids, close their ears. So I was with this girl who was obsessed with like peach flavored stuff, and so what she kept trying to do was find a way to like heat up like a peach ring so it would be like extremely stretchy, right? Because like you know you heat it up, then it can like stretch. You know you can put like your fucking arm, you can wear like a fucking bracelet, you know. So she heated them up. And then she put it around my penis and gave a blowjob.
Did it not, like, burn you?
Well, I mean, they were heated up, but they were then, like, you know, just pulled around and it was fine. Like, it wasn't, like, hot. It wasn't, like, melting with or anything.
That had to be a really wide peach ring, I'd imagine. Like a stretch to fit beyond like what it can normally fit.
No, I'm just so small.
I was gonna say, like, unless your dick is like the size of
so that's why I made sure I preferenced that with saying you heat it up. you heat it up, and even then it has to be flaccid. But
Jesus.
And then, but that's where we got to the problem where it was like, then it can't really get, like, it hurts because then you start getting hard and it starts like choking your dick and it's, yeah, it's
cock ring.
It is. It was just like that. That
But
was
like gummy.
so that was kind of our thought process too. And then there's also the other weird part of it's not like a fucking lollipop that you suck until you get to the center of it. Like you gotta bite it. It's like I know. Like I don't want someone biting stuff on my dick. Like that's.
Oh man.
Oh
Just
god.
the nastiest, toothiest blowjob.
See, I made sure to wait till like almost all the viewers had left before I brought that up.
Oh fuck it. That's what they'd stay for. Whenever I hear, make sure the kids aren't at home, it's like, okay, like this is where I need to start paying really close attention.
Yeah, so it's funny. So you know, we're at my family's place, you know, for Thanksgiving. And you know we have some of our relatives, the well, I can't say our last names obviously on stream, but the Hispanic ones.
Oh yeah. It's funny because it's still like the most generic Hispanic.
it really is. You
It's
can
like the
guess it.
Smith of Hispanic.
I know. Anyone can guess it.
Anyways, but yeah.
But so they were there, and like Jose, he's like 12 years old now or whatever, and so.
I thought he was older than that, to be honest.
Oh, what with that? Did you see like the pictures of him or whatever?
No, it's just like I've heard you talk about him and stuff.
Oh no,
before, and I
he's
just always thought he was older than that.
Dude, I saw him. I thought he was like 15. Like he looks like way older than he is, and acts way older than he is too. Like they're a great example of a family who's homeschooled right. Like
Yeah.
he's obviously their dad's like, you know, an ex fucking paratrooper. You know, like he knows what's up. To make sure they're raised, you know, strong. So.
5 minutes
But
remaining.
they got done. They killed a deer, you know, obviously during hunt season, and they were cleaning it, and like, or Jose killed it. Jose killed himself as the biggest buck he's ever killed, and so yay Jose. But we were, you know, they were all cleaning it, and he like took a picture of it, you know, while they were cleaning it, and of course, you know, there's like no fucking skin and all, you know, it's a fucking, you know, they're cleaning a deer, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And apparently he said something along the lines of like, yeah, you know, I want to send it to my friend, but you know, I think he might be a little grossed out by it. And Nestor just goes like, you know, tell him to grow a pair. And he goes, no, I probably shouldn't have said that in front of him. He's probably gonna go text that. And he goes, hey, don't tell him that. His mom will get mad and yell at us.
God. That's funny.
I just love that whole just, wait a second. No, wait, don't say that because his parents will get pissed. I mean, I feel like at 12 years old, we were saying stuff like, I think we were saying worse shit than grow a pair.
The lead.
Definitely.
I mean, we were saying shit that we can't say on Twitch here. Like,
12. Yeah.
admittedly, the times were a little different, as the excuse typically goes.
I mean, Aaron's 13 and he's just got a mouth like a sailor. But the problem is he uses it around other adults and towards other adults.
See,
Not other adults because he's 13, but you know what I mean.
About to say, we were
We kept that shit
appropriate.
under wraps. We only swore around each other.
I accidentally stuck our teammate. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I
there's no
didn't-
friendly fire.
There is on ranked, apparently. I did not know that either.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
I got killed by the sassiest tub.
Damn it. That was just stupid of me. I tried to stick them instead of just fucking killing them. But yeah, he, my mom was like, asked him to clean something up or something, and he said to like go blow smoke out your ass.
Good
My mom
God.
slapped him.
I bet, yeah, I bet. God, okay, come on, we're so close.
stays over pretty much every weekend, and that's kind of how it pretty much goes. He just like treats my mom like shit.
Active camo inbound.
Yeah, we gotta find, cause like here's the thing. I know I'm gonna have a hard time to like not cuss in front of Junior. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to make sure he understands very clearly.
Camo available.
You don't say this shit around adults. Or you understand which adult you're saying it around.
Well, I can filter it if I'm around like a
Yeah.
kid or something. I'm not like, you know, Tim or
But
something.
here,
either.
okay, but here's the thing. Like, I can filter it around a kid, sure. But when you're around a kid 24/7, basically.
Yeah,
Yes!
that's true. Damn, that was close.
That was.
12 and 12 with 7 assists.
Yeah, so you're around a kid like 24/7. Like, I know I'm gonna cuss. Like, I know what's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure he understands. You don't go to grandma's house and use that word.
Oh God. Then he's gonna learn what a switch is.
Nah, my mom wouldn't use a switch.
Oh no, I thought you meant your grandma.
Yeah, it's kind of weird addressing my parents as like the grandparents.
That is weird because they're so young, like
I know.
compared to my parents at least.
Well, it's like
But then
Kat's
again,
parents are even
my,
younger. Then again, they had like, you know, Kat when they're like 20, so.
Yeah, my uncle was a grandfather at 42. So.
Grandfather at 42, damn.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny because like I'm looking at like when like my grandparents had kids or my parents had kids, you know, everyone in my family had kids. It's like I feel old as shit. Like I'm only just now having a kid at 28. Yeah, then I go to talk to people and they're like, "You're 28 and have a kid? Oh my god, that's so early." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? It's so late."
Well, that's because most people our age don't have their shit together by the time they're 28. That's the thing.
Yeah, most people
Yours
are.
truly included.
Most people our age who have kids like didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's unfortunately. But
Like me and Kat, we planned that shit out.
yeah.
And I mean, hell, we're already like working on number 2 right now. So
One of my cousins was working on number 4, but
Jeez.
unfortunately lost the baby. But
oh, that's sad.
well, she's a terrible mother.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just gonna like throw that out there.
Well, still, I'd still rather not see the baby die.
No. But I mean, like,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
it's, you know.
Yeah. They probably shouldn't have more kids.
Yeah. She can barely take care of she can barely take care of herself, let alone the 3 that she already has.
See, again, our goal is to hit 3 and then reassess from there.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. I know that I would be a bad father is the thing. So it's like, and I know that about myself. You know, it is what it is.
This is gonna
I
sound
wish
very.
things were different, but
This is
I
gonna
don't know.
sound very weird, but I'm a much better dad than I thought I would be so far.
Oh
like-
yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of figured you'd be a good one. So
Well, I mean, I didn't expect to like. Damn, that shit killed him. I didn't expect to, especially with him still as a baby. Like, I didn't expect to like enjoy my time with a baby that much. Like, that's.
yeah.
Like I really thought that like, oh, he's gonna be a baby, you know, he's just gonna, you know, piss and shit and scream and it's just gonna be irritating and so I'm like, I'm enjoying every second of him.
We're shield inbound.
Yeah.
Like,
Be one of those dads when he's like going to kindergarten crying or whatever.
yeah, right? Really.
Shield available.
I don't know. He and like, even then I was like, I don't want to bombard you guys with pictures of my kid and be one of those people, but look at him trying to walk.
Please bombard me with pictures of your kid. I love babies. I love them especially more when I don't have to take care of them.
Yeah, he is. God, he's trying to walk, and it's so awesome. Like he has that like little walker, and he can stand with that walker now, and he's starting to take a couple steps with it, and he can like sometimes stand for like a few seconds by himself, and then he falls over. It's so fun. And he's like just obsessed. He's also like obsessed with the Xbox controller downstairs, which I think is funny.
It's very colorful.
Yeah.
M41 Spanker available.
Yeah, so I'm...
A lot of times when they're that little too, they take an interest in whatever you
Yeah.
have an interest in, if you know what I mean.
And the only time he really sees it is when like we're changing the channel, but he knows that that's what, you know, he knows that we grab it and do something with it, and that's kind of all he understands. And so he's like, oh, what is this? Like, I'll put it this way, I've started to be on my phone less because I've noticed how much he likes the phone. Like, he will always reach for the phone. And I'm like, oh god, like I'm on the phone too much, you know?
Yeah.
And now the good part is he also always goes for books, and I'm happy about that one. Like, if there's a book in his vicinity, he is going for that damn thing.
Well, that's good.
But, I mean, we also read to him literally every single night, so...
Overshield available.
As I did on that last stream, where I recited a whole book by memory. I just love Nick going, wait, you don't have that in front of you? I went, nah, that's literally just from memory.
Jeez.
Gain the lead.
The one where they start playing after they've showered or something. I don't know.
Oh, no, they exercise.
They exercise.
Yeah, it's, Alright, the sun has set not long ago. Now everybody goes below to take a bath in one big tub with soap all over. Scrub, scrub, scrub. They hang their towels on the wall in fine pajamas, big and small. With some on top and some beneath, they brush and brush and brush their teeth. And when the moon is on the rise, they all go up to exercise. And down once more, but not so fast. They're on their way to bed at last. The moon is high, the sea is deep. They rock and rock and rock to sleep. The end.
So they exercise in between.
I don't get it, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another book that's like God Bless You and Good Night. And like one of the pages is like something about, Cat reads that one, so that's not one that's not stuck in my memory. And it's something about like one of the pages has like, you know, a good night song, and you know you can sing along or something like that, but then the song never shows up. Like it goes to the next page, it's just something else.
I guess the parent's just supposed to improvise or something.
I guess so. It's like, you know, yeah, it's like, you know, there's a good night song and you can sing along, and it doesn't happen.
What a jip.
Yeah.
Or what a, I don't know.
Yeah,
What con. I don't know. You're not allowed to say jip anymore.
What, really?
Power items have arrived.
Yeah, it's offensive to,
Lost the lead.
well, I hate to say it, gypsy. Or Romani, I guess, is the actual ethnicity. They don't
Yeah,
think gypsy is like a positive. That's like the N-word for them. I don't know.
Yeah, see, I remember like that was a big deal with Tyson Fury because he's known as the Gypsy King.
Yeah.
And his response exactly was, you know, hey, it's my heritage, and in our tribe, we're proud gypsies. And you know, he went on and on, basically saying like he was like, these pricks trying to speak for everyone, telling us to change what we're gonna say because they claim to represent all of us. He's like, they can fuck right off.
Jesus.
He's like, I'm the Gypsy King. Get over it.
Yeah?
I think he said, get over it,
That's
wanker,
fine.
or some shit like that.
5 minutes remaining.
He's like, get over it, wanker. If you have a problem with it, I'll knock you spark out. I don't get knock you spark out. Like, that's still a weird thing that British people say that I don't.
I don't fucking know. And Tyson Fury is weirder than those. So it's like,
He's less weird now, but he's still like very eccentric.
yeah.
Like he like the minute he got healthy and like stopped doing drugs and stuff like that, he became less crazy. He still has
Well, that's good.
he still has a touch of the madness, but
A touch of the madness.
like but the
Well, 'cause
thing
his
is
family is descended from Irish travelers, right?
yeah.
That's what but those aren't really like gypsies.
They
They live like that nomadic lifestyle, but like the actual, like
Yeah,
the thing that most people think of when they hear gypsy is like an actual ethnicity. It's like from
Yeah.
the Indian subcontinent or something. But it's Romani, but they call people gypsies, and the reason that the thing where gypsies comes from is because some idiot thought they were Egyptian. It's kind of like Indian with, Native Americans.
I mean, I kind of get where they're coming from when it comes to the fact of like not everyone just has instant access to a perfect map and knows, has like a fucking
Yeah.
computer. Let's see. Also, because Egyptians back then were also a lot more light-skinned than they are now too. So because they were like mostly at that point in time, they were mostly Greek. Like the Greeks in Egypt had yet to kind of move out.
Yeah. But regardless. And then they also say that like the term gypsy has like connotations of like thievery and deception and stuff like that. And
I mean,
so,
any traveling group of people were very suspicious in that way back in that time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think any traveling group was probably doing a little bit of that stuff.
I mean, I'm not of that ethnicity, so it doesn't really bother me. But
I don't know. I mean, on Twitter the other day, what was trending was Mayo Monkeys Get Out, which was just them bitching about white people, and I didn't.
Monkeys.
Mayo.
Oh, Mayo monkey.
It was like a bunch of posts. Yeah, it was like a bunch of posts. It was like someone apparently shared something like here's all the things you can use to insult white people, and then of course, obviously we don't really have a history of that in any recent time. That just a bunch of people kind of laughing at all the words they came up with.
Yeah, you fucking golfer, like.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
That's about the only jokes that I've ever heard.
And it was just
I mean, like it's gonna sound bad, but it's just like, oh, boo, fucking who? I'm white. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean?
well, yeah, it was this whole thing
That
where
doesn't make
like
me better than anybody else, but it's like it
There was-
historically has come with a lot more privilege, and so
I would fight back against that. Historically, if you're looking like actual, like beyond 300, 500 years ago, historically it has been probably the worst one to be actually. Like, when you look at the biggest like slave trade ever to exist in the world, it was white people. That's why the word slave comes from Slav, the Slavic. Like, even the word slave is from white people.
Microsoft money.
It's kind of like
up with that just for this battle pass.
it's kind of like when they go
But
like
anyways.
it's kind of like the typical invader and conqueror was white, and I'm like, listen, if you want to give us the credit for like being the best at invading, like that's on y'all. But I mean, have you ever heard of Genghis Khan? Like, have you ever heard of like any of the Asian conquerors who like decimated Europe and like nearly brought us
Or
to our
what is
knees?
it, like an alarming percentage of like the world's men are like still descended from Genghis Khan.
Yes.
Somebody that died like almost 800 years ago.
I mean, not only that, but like learn about the African incursion into Europe under like the under the Muslims. Like Africa nearly took over all of Europe. I mean, they literally took over all of Spain. Of course, they sacked Constantinople. They were really going a lot through like places like Germany and France and just slaughtering people. Like, they were kicking our ass. Like this whole this whole thing I see all the time where they're like, you know, white people are conquerors. I'm like, clearly you've never learned history, dude. Like, give some credit where credit's due. I mean, Hannibal might be the greatest general ever on the face of the planet, and you're giving him no credit whatsoever because he isn't white. I mean, come on now. Like, if I could pick one ancient general that would win in any fight, it would be Hannibal. I mean, really,
Even the guy from the Silence of the Lambs.
you know, those people would actually think that is the thing.
I have a vague idea of who Hannibal was, but
Oh man, his
couldn't
exploits, dude.
pinpoint, you know.
I mean, how they went across Spain and then went into France and crossed the Alps, and then the way he won his battles, even though he was outnumbered and outmatched in about every way imaginable. And of course, his battle against Rome, I think it was, oh god, it was by a certain river. I'm trying to remember what the fuck the battle was called. But it was literally the bloodiest battle, like, almost ever in the history of the fucking world. Like, he slaughtered the hell out of hundreds of thousands of Romans. Like, it was nuts. Like, the dude is a fucking, like, champ when it comes to fucking warfare. Like, fuck Sun Tzu. I want a book written by Hannibal.
Hold on to that and we win.
But yeah, like, a lot of people, like, they don't know history. They don't give any credit to, like, a lot of, like, the real people you should be giving credit to. The Native Americans were all peaceful. Dude, read about the damn Comanche. Read about the Aztecs. Like, they kicked our ass for a long time. They were great warriors, man. Like, give them some respect.
Yeah, I don't know.
7 sniper available.
I think it's just that people want
Ball out of bounds.
they want brownie points for just saying things a lot of times.
Well, of course.
With
You know,
a lot of
obviously-
that stuff.
Yeah. No, entirely.
The ball.
Well, let's face it, also with a
Because
lot
I
of
told you
people...
about that guy that was like, when I was saying something about like, what would America's national food be? Is like kind of a light-hearted topic in chat. And some guy goes, well, to be honest, something that the Native Americans ate. Like,
It's like...
okay.
Again, I always say this question. How long do you have to be native somewhere before you're considered a native?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, I mean,
Do they
are
think
the...
that any of the Europeans, like, were the quote-unquote natives of any of their lands?
I'm about to
As
say,
far
I
as,
mean,
like, going way back.
the French invaded that land. Like, they slaughtered the original inhabitants. They're not native. Even, like, if you look at... The closer you can get to natives of, like, Europe, it may be, like, over in Iceland. Like... you know, like the Netherlands in general, maybe.
Enemy has the ball.
Well, Iceland isn't in the Netherlands.
Well, I know. I'm saying I'm saying like just the northern countries. Is what I mean. Nordic countries in general.
Yeah.
Handle that thing very
The
The
Irish.
Netherlands aren't a Nordic country.
Well, aren't they like right above
Ball dropped.
like I thought they're close to like kind of. I know they're not Nordic, but I mean they're northern, right? Like aren't they like above like Germany and
Hold on to
all that?
and we win.
I don't know.
I thought they were kind of like close to Russia and all that, kind of like where like towards like where Switzerland and all that is.
Enemy has the ball.
Let's see. On up. No. Netherlands. There we go. Yeah, it's in northwestern Europe.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's like, basically, when you go far enough up north of Europe, is like the only places that still might have, like, natives. Like, even England, like, you know, the Saxons came over from, you know, I think the Saxons came from Germany, if I remember correctly. My European history is somewhat off. But,
Well, because English is basically a mix of Anglo and, well, I mean, Anglo-Saxon.
I'd say it's a mix of, like, the original, like, Welsh inhabitants, then, of course, the Saxons, and then, of course, the fucking, you know, Nordic countries, like, the Vikings that came in,
We have the ball.
and then, of course, the
Yeah.
Normans came in, who were still technically, you know, descendants of Vikings, but, you know, they were kind of like French Vikings at that point, because they had colonies in France. So,
Over shield in.
I'm probably getting a lot of this wrong, to be perfectly honest, but I'm still so when it comes to English history. My big thing is Antiquity era. I know that very well. That's about all. That's my big thing. I know Antiquity and I know a decent amount of like American history. I'm so when it comes to medieval and stuff like that.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
But yeah, the
Ball.
like no, like very few places are native. And like hell, even if you look at Native Americans, like the Comanche like conquered the fuck out of people all around them to take that land.
Ball dropped.
Like,
Well, and I mean, even Native Americans are basically remnants of like
Enemy team.
Asian migration.
yeah, and the ones who were
So-
here were not technically the natives of that particular land. They conquered the other natives who were there and took that land. Like that's just kind of
Yeah.
how every society was back then. I mean, no, I'm not saying what was done was right. I'm just simply saying, you know, it's a reality of don't sugarcoat one side over the other is all I'm saying, you know.
Yeah.
Like, acknowledge the fact that, you know, like the Aztecs, you know, were evil bastards. Like, they might have been the natives, but they were evil bastards regardless. Like, I know we want to get on, you know, Columbus and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm not saying what happened there was right either. All I'm saying is compare them to the Aztecs, and they're almost saints. There's that whole thing in history, like, so we were learning about when we were in history class, this idea of the that a lot of, you know, basically our professor was talking about the fact that there's a lot of people in academia who basically look at this theory of like the noble savage, where if you go back far enough in time or far enough back up down the tech tree, there's this idea of the noble people who were just hunter and gatherers and peace with nature and all of that. And our history professor just straight up said, if you can find me one bit of evidence to make that true, by all means. But as far as anyone who's serious about history can say, it's bullshit. It's like there is no matter like how far back you go, you're not going to find this noble group of people who were at one with nature. They were all finding ways to conquer nature because nature is oppressive as hell. It's like, look at a hurricane. You're not living at peace with that thing.
Nah.
Strongholds.
Oh my god.
Again?
I just want. Well, this was oddball before.
Well, I mean, it's on the same map.
Oh yeah.
This will probably be my last match.
Yeah, same. It's almost midnight. I may have a long night ahead of me, depending on something going on here.
Damn it! I was hoping my repulsor would actually be charged faster.
Not like family drama or anything, but my grandmother had like a hernia
Ooh.
in her, like, I guess like her chest or esophagus or whatever, and she had to get operated on because like it was getting to the point where she literally like couldn't keep food down, like even liquids or anything.
Damn, that sucks.
And so anyways, my mom just texted me maybe a half hour ago saying that she's been having respiratory problems since she got out of surgery.
Hmm.
So
But hopefully it, you know, ends up being all right.
yeah, I hope so too. But it was just one of those things of like she was already down to like 100 pounds and like
Your team
I mean she couldn't. It was basically either you get operated on or you starve to death, basically.
So, I don't think he minds us talking about this, but I'll leave his name out of it just in case. But the whole sleep paralysis thing
yeah,
that the guy we know is going through,
yeah.
I don't think he would mind whatsoever. I'm pretty sure on Friday, if he's joining us, then he'll probably be like, yeah, sure. But, and probably talk
Yeah.
all about it. But I don't know. So I'm just going to play it safe and just say, guy we know. Man, he was saying the message about the whole sleep paralysis thing, and God, man, I know that shit is tough.
Active camo inbound.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
God, I hate it so much. Again, I had like a sleep paralysis moment when I was with like sleeping with Kat, and
Your team
like it was weird because like I knew I was having it, And so like I was trying to wake myself up from it, and I was going like, wait a second. I like in my sleep paralysis state, like, Cat is next to me. She can wake me up before this creature or whatever it is gets me, because that's always what happens in sleep paralysis for me. Like something is coming after me.
Yeah.
Enemy team
And so I start like trying in my dream, because you can't really shout or speak or really do much of anything. But I'm like, "Cat." Like as much as I can, and like as like loud as I possibly can.
We captured Alpha.
And I'm like, I can't get her attention. She can't hear me. It's coming after me. I'm like, I can move my finger. I can move my. And I start like tapping her leg.
Yeah.
Oh, headshot. That was good. And so like I was like struggling, just doing whatever I could to get her, and eventually she woke up because I was just like panting, like just trying to get her attention and be tapping her leg, and she was able to get me out of it like right before, you know, the bad shit, you know, whatever it would have been happened. And
Yeah.
enemy team
Damn.
score.
and I was like, oh, thank goodness. And she was like, what was wrong? I thought you were having a heart attack or dying. I was like, sleep paralysis. It ain't good. That was when I was worried about some stuff. Like usually it comes with stress, so I know he's probably stressed
That's
about
what
a
I
lot of
figured.
stuff.
Yeah.
Killing spree.
Like, and again, that's why it's like, you know, if I'm like stressed now, like I have kind of certain things I do that make sure I sleep well regardless. Like even if I don't like feel like a sleep process will happen, I try not to go to bed stressed. So
Yeah.
if I am stressed, I'll do that like Wim Hof breathing exercises and just get myself back in a good calmed state. Because when I do those
Yeah.
breathing exercises, man, I get my heart rate down to like low 40s, high 30s. Like it is ridiculous.
Stronghold
Yeah.
Bravo is ours.
So
Team scoring.
yeah, it's those breathing exercises are great, and then I can sleep like a baby. I should do
Yeah.
them every night, but I'm a little
I sleep
lazy.
like a baby from medication, basically. I take all my stuff at night, so within like, I mean, probably like 30 minutes of taking it, I'm just like ready to go.
Double
Double
kill.
kill. So when I was sick like a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, screw it, I'm not gonna deal with this shit while I sleep, and so I just took a shit ton. I just take a NyQuil. I never take NyQuil,
Yeah.
so because I'm like,
Oh
I
god,
almost
I hate taking NyQuil.
well because I pass the fuck out on NyQuil every time. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna sleep through this, and then I didn't realize the fact of wait a second, I still gotta wake up for the damn baby. And like I'm always the one who goes gets them and brings them to like our bedroom because Cat feeds them and then we put them back to bed. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, Cat's gotta stay up and feed him. So I go and get him. So like, you know, that's kind of, you know, our kind of like fair trade there.
Enemy team score.
I get like high as fuck off NyQuil. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but like
Zone. This was a terrible idea. Stronghold
I think the last time that I took one, I was literally just laying in bed. I wasn't mad that I couldn't sleep. I was just laying there, and I'm just like, wow. Like, I was like moving my. I mean, it was literally like that, like Futurama bit where it's like my hands can touch everything except each other.
So
I mean, it was like that, like level of just like, like.
so you know, there's that new variant of COVID called Omicron.
God.
And so I've been posting like on Twitter like so many just Omicron Percy I 8 jokes.
Yeah.
I do love the fact they skipped over Z and they just, and the WHO just perfectly admitted saying like, well, we don't want people to we don't want to stigmatize China. They skipped over Z or Z variant because they didn't want to stigmatize China, which I thought was just hysterical.
The enemies captured Charlie.
Enemy team
What does Z have to do with China?
Well, it's just XI, and apparently it's just a very, it's, you know, they said, well, it's a Chinese name, and so,
Oh.
and they say they don't want to do that because, you know, it'll stigmatize people against China, you know, possibly, and it's like,
But
I
it's
remember-
Greek, isn't it?
it is, yeah,
Drop wall obtained.
but,
I,
you
I
know-
Huh. Anyway.
No, I mean I agree. It's stupid. It's always, I mean, if you want, you know, and who is definitely in the pockets of the Chinese, you know, 100%. Especially when it was like, hey, so what do you think about the whole, you know, what's happening over in Taiwan? And the guy from the Who goes, sorry, I didn't hear your question. Well, that's fine. I'll ask it again. He goes, no, let's just skip over that one. No, let's just not talk about that one. He goes, but I really want to talk about, you know, what's happening over in Taiwan. And he just turns it off and just leaves the interview.
Jesus.
It was fucking disturbing.
Careful, man. You're gonna have to make an apology in Mandarin here.
Yeah, John Cena, what a bitch. And I will call him, I will say it to his fucking face. I have no...
He doesn't have anything to do with it. It was a pressure from Warner Brothers or whoever.
Yes, because if Warner Bros. Came up to me and said, hey, apologize to Nazi Germany, I totally would say, you know what, that's fine. I will gladly apologize to a bunch of Nazis. I mean, come on.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Just because a business tells him to do it doesn't mean he should. Like, grow a pair, man.
That doesn't mean that he should, but that means that he will.
Yeah, because he doesn't. Yes, because he doesn't have a sack.
We are in service to the almighty dollar.
Yeah, again, because he doesn't have balls. That's the reason. You know what happened? Did he just kind of drop off? You know, I can't see them.
Because he has pants on, Janice.
I'm just saying, anyone who apologizes to China, I've lost all respect, because you are the person who would have gladly have put up the Nazi salute in Germany, knowing everything that happened, because you would have gone, oh well, you know what, you know, I don't want to rock the boat. Like, you are the person who would be walking them to the chambers if you sit there and apologize to China, because they are just as bad. I will gladly say, you hear me, Twitch? You hear me? I'm a channel that you'll never hear of, so I guess not. Yeah, John Cena's a little bitch, though. That's the important message of today.
Okay.
And apparently so are the Simpsons, because they just apparently were censoring a bunch of their old episodes to make sure they're still in good standing with China.
Well, I wouldn't say that's the Simpsons. I would just say that's Disney.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Disney's basically a Chinese organization at this point.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I no longer do anything with Disney for the most part. Like I won't be watching. I can't say how I will watch the shows, but let's just say, you know, the seas are calling my name. I might play a little bit of
ESPN or Hulu. You watch Disney.
I don't watch Hulu
or ESPN.
Not really, no. For boxing and stuff, I use a different one that's outside of ESPN. And let's just say when a good fight's on that's on ESPN, I play a lot of Sea of Thieves. So no, I've got to a point now where I've stopped giving them money, because, you know, vote with your dollar. That's my thing. I mean, you know, if a company was going around saying, you know what, Nazi Germany wasn't that bad, you know, well we, you know, they're pretty good overall. We're not going to talk about what they did to the Jews, then we would not accept it. And they're basically doing the same thing with China and all the Muslims that they're doing a genocide against over there, you know, and and their northern provinces. So, I mean, it's just, God, the stuff that's happening over there is just horrible. Oh, I'm sorry. I killed a teammate.
Oh, hope you don't get booted. Is that even a thing anymore?
I don't know. Let's see. Speaking of stupid shit, I keep getting advertisements for the Star Trek shows on fucking, was it Paramount, or which one has it?
Paramount Plus, yeah. Because I think CBS owns Star Trek. So.
Yeah, I guess they're starting a new season of some of that stuff coming up soon, and
yeah, Discovery,
man,
Picard,
Lower
Decks, and then another animated show with Captain Janeway, I guess, the captain from Voyager.
I gave them a shot and they were awful, like beyond awful. Like they don't understand Star Trek. at all.
No.
Like, I'll put it this way. Clear way of putting it. There's an episode where this guy is kind of an idiot and he's just not fitting in, right? And instead of the captain, you know, in a traditional Star Trek way, they would, you know, find out, hey, you know, but he has this one talent that's really good. Why doesn't he work towards his talents and we can help him along and, you know, kind of work with it, right? Because the only thing is he's socially awkward and just kind of doesn't understand most things. Instead, the captain basically just is like, oh god, what's this dude doing? Ugh, the entire fucking episode. In the end, he dies, and it's just made out to be a complete joke. And they're like, "Oh, it's a good thing we got rid of. It's a good thing he's no longer here, because God, he was irritating." It's like that is like horrendous.
Same thing with, not same thing, but like what you mentioned just then was Reginald Barclay in The Next Generation. He's a character that is so shy and so reserved that he spends most of his time in vivid fantasies in the holodeck.
Yeah.
And then throughout the course of the show, he's like one of the big arcs is that he actually like becomes like a useful, friendly, like gets along with every one member of the crew.
Yeah, and that's the thing is for the most part, Star Trek has always been about, for one, you know, exploring, you know, exploration and stuff like that, accepting differences, and also it's also about in a lot of ways self-improvement and, you know, redemption. So when people have issues, they're normally resolved with these episodes or throughout the show. And that's like always a big factor. Is that whole, again, almost every time there's a bad guy who's sentient, it's always, and many times it's always, you know, well, how can we get them back on the right track? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the episode of the original series where there's those two planets that are at virtual war to make sure that, of course, there's no damage to their, you know, planets, but are still slaughtering people, saying, oh, your city got hit, so you all have to willingly go and die, but it's going to protect, of course, the culture and everything like that because there's no real bombs. And Kirk, yeah, he stops them because, of course, they're wanting to kill his crew because they say his crew was part of one of those attacks. But he stops them. But he doesn't go, now you can fight a real world, or, you know, real war like men, you pussies, or any bullshit like that. He goes like, no, it's that, he goes, you've made war so easy that it's, you know, it's easy for you not to take lives and kill people. Now is time where you can find peace because, you know, now that this system has been destroyed, real war will actually cause massive damage and neither of you want this. So let's bring you back into a peaceful solution here. It's about redemption. Even though these people were trying to slaughter them the whole episode, they find a way to bring them redemption along, you know, at the very end. There's none of that in the new Star Treks. There's no intelligent arcs at all in the new Star Treks. It's all stupidity. I'll put it this way. Next Generation is timeless. The original series, to a certain respect, is timeless. Star Trek Discovery will not be looked well upon in 20 years from now.
No.
No one 20 years from now is going to go, you know what, I always heard about that Lower Deck show. I should totally check that out and go through the whole fucking thing. For one, I watched 3 episodes of that because they're pretty short, and it was terrible.
Somebody was saying to me that Lower Decks was the best Star Trek show since The Next Generation. And I just, without even looking at it, I just assumed that was just kind of patently false.
Yeah, what were you saying with the whole Red Letter Media thing of just consume media?
Yeah.
That is what that is. There is, Next Generation is,
well,
like,
and then somebody was like, well, people just can't accept the fact that, you know, that the special effects have gotten better and that the show has actually changed for the better in that regard. And some guy was like, what are you talking about? He's like, that is not at all the reason that people dislike these new shows. And
also, like, for one, special effects have never been the issue with Star Trek. No one's ever watched Star Trek for that in the first place.
No.
Like, no one's gonna care if the special effects are good or bad anyway. Like, people watch Star Trek for the well thought out stories and characters. That's why people watch Star Trek.
I don't.
Like, Star Trek is it used to be a very intelligent show. That's why people watched it. That's why
Yeah.
it's timeless. That's why it holds up very well, because it is intelligent. And intelligence never, I mean, it goes out of style,
Now-
obviously. We have TikTok. It goes out of style for sure.
Now it's just
But
now it's just turned into like dumb Battlestar Galactica, basically. Like it's all an action sci-fi show now.
no, Battlestar Galactica is miles ahead of what they have. I'll say that.
No, but I'm saying
I know what
a
you mean,
dumb
yeah.
Battlestar.
Yeah.
Galactica,
Totally.
where
It's just,
there's just no substance there.
there's no substance, no solid characters.
you
The
know.
characters are not even remotely relatable. They're fantasies of, you know, when people like have arguments with like imaginary people in the shower, basically, like just when they're like thinking to themselves, like, oh, if I was in this argument, this is what I would say, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they write these characters. They write these characters as like always facing straw men of whoever they want to face. Like they
Yeah.
never face intelligent opposition. And because of that, for one, it makes it so the characters, you never really can be too excited for them because they're never facing an opposition that's really worthwhile to face. Right? It's kind of my issue with a lot of modern movies now, is like most villains never have a moment where they overpower the hero, so there's no arc for the hero to overcome, which makes the hero come out to be very bland. It's very much like that. Like every enemy they face is kind of like a strawman version of that enemy. And
Yeah.
every character is set up to be like always knowing exactly, all the arguments to it is like this would never take place ever. It's like that old joke of, and then everybody clapped, you know. Where it's like obvious, where like someone makes a post that's like obviously that never fucking happened. Like that's
Yeah.
the whole writing for these shows. It's just awful. I just
Yeah, it's pretty. It looks like it's pretty bad. I
My-
haven't even seen any of them just because I don't want to subscribe to.
my
you know,
only
Paramount,
consolation,
whatever. But
I'd say my only consolation about it all is the fact of these things, you know, there's ebb and flow, right? You know, things change and they kind of go back, and sometimes they take a bad turn, then they eventually take a good turn. It makes me think, you know, maybe when I'm 40, it'll actually be good again, and hey, all right, maybe then I'll be happy. I'll wait till it becomes good again. Like I'm confident it will one day.
well, the problem now is that they're
Oh,
basically.
by the way,
they're
everybody,
trying to-
thank you for watching, and we'll be seeing y'all later. We'll be streaming again on Friday.
Yeah.
Woo!